sure you check in and we'll
see what we
race to
can
those
do here.
points.
FLCC Friday Night
Out there
Lights.
on the racetrack, and they're getting ready for the start of this thing. They're going to come around to get one more lap to go here, and I need one more lap after this, perhaps. We'll have to take a look. But Ron, tell me what your keys to victory are going to be able to do this.
Well, I think the main key is getting to comfort early. You know, we talked about it right at the top of the show, Kirk. The new repave of this place.
First stage, lap 60.
Overhaul, a big change that these racers will try and grapple
and
with.
If you had a damn Windows update or something.
Said then done. So these racers are gonna have to worry about that. Try and keep it clean as well. That 17x limit may be 4 incident points higher than what we saw at Martinsville last time out. We've got the same exact amount of racing on a track that, I'll be honest, Kirk, I think is a little bit tougher. The speeds are going to be higher here too, which leads to the accidents being a lot bigger when they do take place. We're keeping on.
Good luck, man.
Just trying to
keep it clean.
250 laps that lie ahead.
Well, here we go, folks. 39 cars heading through turns 3 and 4.
Get that bot out of here.
This thing started. We got a bunch of bushwhackers up front. You got Andrew Dyson, Lucas Hoisman, who raced the full length cup challenge. They're going to be coming out here. We also got Noah Hodgson up towards the front, having good shots out. Reach down, pull them belts tight. One more time. Here we go from the Rock at Rockingham.
Ooh, that bump made us all upset up on top.
Through that restart zone. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Go there. Go there. 29.449. Still inside. We're inside.
Dyson through turns 3 and
Get in line here.
Clear, and now it is single file for the front 5. Not quite. Third place under fire, as it looks like Dyson will come to the line to lead lap number 1.
And Andrew Dyson, who has raced in these O'Reilly's cars quite a lot throughout this 2026 campaign up to this point, really showing his comfort early, trying to drive away from the rest of the pack of drivers. New and old, looking to impress here, side-by-side racing throughout the pack, though. Drivers looking to make hay while that sun is shining.
Yeah, they got to get down. This is exactly, just off the first lap alone, it's starting to give me major, like a larger version of Bristol. You got to get to the bottom. Top's not quite working, but I can tell you right now, I just saw Jonathan Delaney go up to the top, trying to make the top line work. There's going to be some cars getting loose off that corner all day today, and that's where the runs are going to really start to show who's fast and who's not. But again, up front, those 3, Dyson, Hoytsma, and now Jacob Quill, top 3 drivers. And you're looking on your screen right now, that's a 71. Racing a 100 Schroll Ballon for 10th. And everybody's just single file throughout the field.
Yeah, I
think that is a good call for these racers. We would like it if they went side by side with these racers. They aren't really worried about giving us an exciting product. They're worried about trying to grab the W. So they're going to look to try and manage their stuff in the early points of this race. They're going to try and take it easy. They're going to try and take it careful. But along with the racing out there on the racetrack, the point that we got to bring up here, Kirk, this is a qualifier for the Dash for Cash. So there's a little added incentive in for these racers to maybe bring the thunder a bit later on.
Yeah, we got battle on track with Alex Coffey right now. 8th place, actually going to be trying to go on the inside of just
that wall, boy.
First battle we're seeing on the track.
A safer barrier.
But right now, that 54 wants to get just up one more spot up to 7th. He dives it in the preferred lane. 59's up out of the groove. He clears up.
Sorry if that was sketchy, Tanner. I was trying to get him to corner exit, not make contact right there at corner exit.
All good, no stress.
23.945.
These drivers still throwing bare knuckle fists at each other and just trying to keep it on the road as well. You can see how sideways these cars are heading out of the turns. You know, although there has been a repave, I think there's one thing that remains a constant here at the Rock Curve, and it is the exit of these turns. They're a female goal for these drivers. They are absolutely a female goal.
23.984.
Still out there, man. Guess what? Winslow's going the wrong way in that 59 car. He's under fire.
Man, you're just going to force me down.
Jules on the bottom of the racetrack, a little couple cars back, and that 59's going the wrong way. He's got Daniel Wiles now underneath him, and it's going to be Wiles. I think he's got a gap behind Wiles. He might be able to get down, but it does not look like the Canadians really doing that hot right now early in this race.
24.351. Still out there.
side battle. These drivers, I think, have now finally found their comfort zone, and they're starting to try and move it around a little bit. They're looking to find how you can get the moves done here. May get a little bit physical. You know, we're off the back of Martin's.
Oh man, we just lost half a second.
Accustomed to physical racing here in this series.
Wow.
I feel like we're just going to see it continue here tonight. This is one of those racetracks where even if you can run multiple lanes, it can still get a little bit dodgy out there on the racetrack. So keep an eye on these racers to maybe break out the elbows.
Yeah, Wesley here now underneath the Winslow. Winslow just has.
He gets back in here quick though. You can probably make up some laps with the stages.
He's got
24.04.
Hang on a second, folks. Big development. Andrew Dyson, our leader, just had a connection drop to upload packet loss, which means he is out of the race. He has to rejoin from the. He's lost the lead. He's gone. Andrew Dyson is gone. Now Lucas Hoytsville will assume the lead as the rest of the folks will now pull in line. Second place, Jacob Quill is all over the back bumper of Hoytsman now for the lead.
Good. Sitting 8th.
And that right there, folks, is probably the easiest spot gain that Lucas Hoytsman has ever had in his life. But he's going to have to fight like hell to hold on to it, that's for sure. Quill right behind him, a 10th of a second is the gap. And if those racers start to battle, you got to look at your racers behind Joseph McCorder off the back of what happened at Martinsville last time out. I think he's looking for a good result. Your reigning champion in the series as well. I think it's looking to try and get his first win of this campaign here in 2026. But he also has some very tough competitors in the form of Nolan Hodgson. And of course, last week's race winner of Bryson Exenball. Really talented group of drivers currently holding on to spots inside the top 5. So if these top 2 can't start to battle all of their own.
24.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, pal. But third place, he just tried to make a move on him on the exit of turn number 2, and it looked like he was in the inside, had a little bit of a wiggle and had to back out of it. But that 12 car, Nolan, is pushing all over the back bumper as the leader now is going to be under fire. Here comes the 91 of Quill to the inside and second place. They're both battling for spots.
Careful on the exit here. You can see that 91 start to skid a little bit. Another sideways snap for the 97 of Hoytsma. They're still side by side down the backstretch into 3 and 4.
Yeah, Quill gets the job done. Quill moves up to the lead. And Nolan Hodgson's trying to get third place back there. Hoytsma drops back to second. And now we got a new leader up front. It is that outlier driver of, again, Jacob Quill in the 91. He's got the lead, but look behind them in third place. Here comes Nolan to the inside. He's diving it down deep.
That sucks.
Trying to pass McWhorter, and it looks like he's going to get that job done easily.
As you can see, still a little
You
bit
gotta
of
hear,
a
Bryce.
sideways snap there from 12 of Hodgson. He's going to have to hold on to that, but he was able to hold on to the car. Now just has to worry about holding on to P3. Now the McWhorter going to feel some pressure from Exenball, thinking, okay, I need to get this moved up before those racers farther up the road start to drive away. The opportunity to jump up there is just going to fall out of my hands. So keep an eye on those racers battling for the final 3 spots inside the top 5. As Wilson Xavier keeps getting abducted by a UFO. He's running in 9th at the moment. Briefly dropped down to 14th, but that's just connection issues wreaking havoc once again.
24.675.
The entirety of the top 8 are really pulling away from the rest of the field. First car that's trying to catch up to them is a 9th Wesley Napier. Got him some credit. Doing a great job in the NK Racing machine, Toyota Supra, trying to keep going forward. Give that 95 some credit as you're looking at that front 8, and then there's Wesley right there, going right on by. He just hit the wall actually a little bit. Now Winslow's trying to come back and gain his spots he may have lost early on. Andrew Dyson lost packet, lost again. He's out again, and he just came back. I think he's going to be long gone. I don't think he's going to be able to come back from that. I hope he does.
24.873.
Yeah, no, even though I've seen stranger things, not the Netflix show, don't get your hopes up. I don't believe he'd be able to even bounce back into the lap after a connection issue that long. It's a shame, though, because it looked like he had a really strong race car, but in the same way that in real life mechanical issues can go down here in the same technical issues like that, or some sort of hardware
Outside.
can take place. Either way, though, we'll probably see that for us.
Yeah, Hicksonball and Coffee. Coffee just put a lot of air on the front, on the back bumper of Hicksonball, got him loose, moved him up the track, and now He is trying to go on by. Alex Coffey now moves up an extra spot there from 5th. Take a look on the exit of turn number 2, folks. You can see that 54. He's going to get on the gas in the center of the corner. He's going to load the air right on the back bumper. That 63 drives it up high, hits the wall, and that will open the door for Coffey to drive his way on through.
All good.
Hoytsma just got moved out of the way for P2. Nolan Hodgson moves his way up to 2nd place as well. So Nolan just going forward, trying to catch up to Jacob Quill, who is now cleared almost a 3/4 of a second lead over 2nd place.
25.02.
Yeah, Quill has checked out here. The rest of your podium runners are still kind of clear away from this train of cars that we have of McCorder, Coffey, True, Wiles, Hicksonball, but they're starting to fall off as well. Gotta wonder how long it will be until those racers either just completely develop an island of their own, or whether or not they can fall into this fight. But with another move attempted there, Coffey and McCorder now running at 25, Coffey up to 4th. I don't think that they're going to be able to have the time to catch up those drivers. The more you go side by side, the more you're just going to slow yourself down.
Yeah, that's just a group of 5 cars right there, right in front of them. 3rd place is really scooted out. That's Hoytsma 2nd. Nolan Hodgson just a few car lengths in front of him, trying to chase down our leader, Jacob Quill. That is the top 3. You see the rest of the top runners there on your screen, all the way back to 8th. 9th is Winslow, who's trying to recover from his backwards pedal early on. And sitting in 10th, Seth Fowdy. First time we've seen him all day up in the top 10. He's trying to chase down Winslow for 9th.
Although the battle's up towards the top half of the field, has been the most fascinating and exciting thus far. They're going on
out there.
This field, Kirk.
Oh, contact! They're wrecking on the backstretch. Wesley Napier got spun out by Jonathan Delaney on the back straightaway. Blown motor, and Wesley Napier is done for the day. I think there may have been some contact after a wall hit from the 95. It may. We're going to check and watch it live. Here we go. 95.
25.475.
Yeah, he didn't hit it hard at all. 6 car just hit him in the wrong spot. Sent him right on down.
Fight forward, man. You're great.
What do you think, Ron?
Yeah, certainly nothing intentional, obviously, in the case of the driver of the number 6 car of Delaney. That's just the classic deal here. You know, a driver in front of you gets a little bit sideways, and there's really nothing that you can do there. And looks like Delaney had already
25.278.
The positioning
You'll have it in one, Drew.
was there on the other inside, but just looked like that wheel was a little bit askew. I don't know. It didn't look like a hard enough hit to damage that car, so maybe something going on beforehand caused that. But either way, really nothing.
Sorry if I squeezed you on the back here last time. I was just taping it.
I do feel bad for Napier. He was having a good run today. He had a fast car from what we could see. Unfortunately,
25.21.
Jeremy B. Brown is on the cover trying to get to the top 10 spot. He's right now 11th, about a second back from 10th place. But here's the battles you see on the screen are, again, up here in the top 7. But what I can say is those guys are really single-filed out, and the real battles that I'm seeing on the track are actually just sitting right around the outside the top 15. Right now you see Mason Lowery in the 41. They're trying to make a pass on the inside of Jared Grodzicki, trying to go on the outside. These guys also battle pretty hard. You know, we focus on the front all the time, but I like to go to the back and see how drivers are doing. For example, one of the drivers.
.337.
That's a pretty high mountain to try and climb up between now and the end of this race. I just saw a move attempt there from Hicksonball and Truel. Truel, a driver that I'm keeping my eyes on as we get into the dash for cash runs. He was very impressive in this stanza of the season last time out. So keep an eye on him as he's got Seth Fowdy all over the inside of him.
Yeah, he's going to be right on his door. He's pressuring him. That's going to bring Winslow right up to the back bumper of these guys. Oh, whoa, 77 pushing him up as high as he can go, I guess. He's trying to race him clean and hard, I guess. 77, 71. And you see that 59 right behind him trying to wait for the right time to strike. Down the back straightaway, still side by side. Again, this is for the 8th place spot. Bowdy wants it, and True got it right now. We'll see what happens. Man, off that corner, they're still side by side.
Yeah, Foudy not giving up at all. The 71 of True not able to force him into giving up either. He's been very courteous with that car on the inside of him, but hasn't had the run heading out. He starts to fully clear him. I think he finally gets the opportunity to. Heading down the backstretch, and now the 59 gonna pass here. Jesse Winslow looking to get this move done to jump his way up into 9th. The Canadian behind the wheel, that effort sweeps around the outside to get that spot.
Well, folks, I gotta go ahead and mention it. Nolan Hodgson.
25.502.
Sorry, that looked really close there with that white car, Winslow. Winslow saved his tires early, let these guys pass, burn their stuff up, and now that that's happened, he's gaining all of his spots back, just like that. But up front, I do gotta mention what I was trying to say was Nolan Hodgson is actually catching Jacob Quill right now. He's got the car. He's pushing it in the right way.
25.
And we got just under 25 laps to go left here in the stage. And he has a chance to go for this lead in the stage and try and take away some extra points for everybody.
And I don't think he's catching him. I think he caught him. 0.2 of a second now, the margin between Hodgson and Quill. Hodgson gonna look to try and get this move done. How much is he going to fight for a stage and victory for Hodgson? That could be some very
25.531
of the number 12. So keep an eye on these two as they head their way off through turns number 3 and 4. And if they start to battle, we gotta look in third. The number 97 car, Lucas Reutemann. He may get involved in this battle if these drivers start throwing too many bare-knuckle fists at each other. We've seen it already play out here in this race car. Drivers battling, and it occasionally just causing more and more drivers to get involved in the battle, and the fight starts to snowball from there. So keep an eye on Reutemann. He may get involved in this in the not too far off future.
Yeah, side-by-side driving right now at this track is not going to be anywhere near beneficial for your speed. So Winslow has a definite chance if these top two get side-by-side. That opens the door quite a bit. Now looking at the rest of the cars on the track, there's kind of this giant little stack up starting to develop behind the 71 of Hunter Truex. He's got 3 cars right on his tail, all very close to each other. Again, that's Delaney, Kluot, and Jeremy B. Brown. You know, it's always dangerous when that happens, but the 71's running a slightly different line here and there, and that stack up can sometimes bring calamity, so keep an eye on that. As, again, that 41 I was mentioning earlier, who's multiple laps down, is now all over the back bumper of the quarter passing cars on the fresh tires, and it's kind of entertaining to watch. He looks like he's on, a different planet.
Yes, I'm not sure if there's some sort of zero to globe or Bogo's vintage sort of strategy going on here right now. As well. It's fascinating to see some otherworldly strategies.
25.683.
It is. Look at this pack, though. That's some classic Rockingham racing. Drivers running all the way up to the wall. Midway through the turn, trying to diamond it out. That's Jeremy B. Brown and Hunter Truex going side by side, along with the 14 to play Kluot on the inside of Jonathan Delaney.
And I told you that battle was going to get bad. I saw it from a mile away. Now we're about two. These guys are just, some guys are faster, and they're kind of getting held up right now. Cars taking different lines. I saw the 14 go almost all the way up to the wall that time. Jeremy B. Brown gets by the 71. Now here comes the 6 car Delaney trying to make the bottom line work. And behind them, they're still hard battling. You also see Bryce Reiner coming up in there trying to battle as well in the 5 car.
I'm on it. Still outside.
Good paint scheme for him this week in the 5, actually. It's kind of cool. I like it.
25. I do like that paint scheme. It's rather nice. You know, there's a reason why a lot of race cars are painted white, black, and red. It's just a color scheme that is done very, very well. Not sure what the source of the smoke was heading off through turn number 3 and 4. Very low cloud cover, drivers crashing, whatever the deal may have been.
Be patient on the throttle there in 3 and 4.
Now seeing the end of this stage coming back, taking a quick look at the conditions right now. Pretty perfect for racing, which may be a benefit for these racers. That could be the reason why, even on this new track surface, these racers have been rather adventurous and quite bold in terms of the moves they've attempted with one another.
Take a look at this Winslow and also Hickson ball. This is the battle I'm seeing on the screen right here. trying to go to the inside. The Canadians moving up again.
25,
He's waited at the very beginning, saving his
0-2.
stuff. And the moment that the other cars started having struggles with their tires, he has just been on rails. Faster than everybody around him because he took care of his stuff. The other cars didn't do as good a job, so now Winslow is able to pass them.
Yeah,
Now
tire
Delaney-
match.
Sorry, I didn't
How you running?
interrupt you there, but Delaney goes down to the inside of Jeremy B. Brown again, just a few cars behind.
25.645.
Yeah, I was going to say, tire management, I think we've already seen is going to be huge throughout this race, especially in that final stage, that final 130-lap run through to the checkered flag. That's going to feel like a marathon, and with the other 4 tire sets allotted to these racers as well. It's going to be something that I have to keep track on all throughout this race.
That'd be
which is,
crazy if you're able to
not
come out of
ideal
this with
for these
damn
racers.
stage
That's the thing
points.
about tire management, while also battling with their
25.739.
competitors, and also just trying to keep it smooth around this racetrack and keep it out of the fence.
Yeah, I'm noticing,
My bad, Dark.
you see this battle, something's going on with Hicksonball. Hicksonball's going the wrong way. That 63 car is just not handling right. You see, he's fighting the wheel in the middle of the corner. And so that
Don't
is
burn
something
up my
that
right
is,
rear.
Concerning. We'll see if he's able to get the car fixed when he comes down pit road here in just a handful
Cleared
of
that
laps.
at
And we can stage, look at the 14 car 2 on.
25.793.
Got very sideways there.
So did Lucas,
Lost a
though.
couple spots doing that.
Now that we're at the end of this stage, Kirk, I'm starting to see the handling of these cars go from pretty all right
On
to,
11 laps
could be a
to
lot
stage
better
break.
to they're driving around with the same wheels as like a 1910s oxen cart. This is getting worrisome for these drivers. Oh, that's the 82.
82 car on the bottom of the racetrack. Brandon Hunsinger gets sideways. No caution. We keep it green.
Of Brandon
92.
Hunsinger sitting right there as well. A 9 and an 8 look kind of similar when a car is
25.705.
sliding down the track in a cloud of tires. Trust me, folks. Actually, that's a point blank lie. It's just my eyes don't really work in his eyes. A very easy moment to have happen.
Gotta get
though.
rid of that.
Come on, dude.
Another driver losing it on the edge of the turns at the rock. Where have I seen that before?
Yeah, we're starting to get to the part of the run where the cars, if you didn't take care of your stuff, are going to be a nightmare to handle. We still already have the battle for the lead is kind of actually stretched out a little bit. There was an issue whenever the 41 got by Nolan and Jacob Quill. It kind of created a little bit more of a gap. This time by, though, when they crossed that line, a little bit more ground gained up by Hodgson, but not much.
Well, what was that for?
This battle for the stage win ending here in about 7 laps is going to probably heat up. I don't know if it's going to head out. Car up on the outside wall again. Brandon Hunsinger is just an absolute weapon out there right now. He's gotten up the outside wall a few times in a row.
Yeah, Lucas is struggling up here.
Yeah, you can just see that car. And really nothing that he's doing behind the wheel. It just looks like
sitting
trash
P5.
bag full of mango pulps sliding down a flight of stairs. It is really not looking good out there. Taking a quick look in a moment here with Jeremy Brown heading his way over to number 1 and 2. He's got the 77 of Seth Foudy running from the 14 of Blake Clue out right
Hello,
behind.
41.
There was a contact. Oh, and he's going to slide. I was wondering why he was all the way down in P19, now P20. That's part of the reason why. I'm sure they can imagine there was some pretty major damage on that car.
I'm just happy to save the car. That's number 1 priority right there. Keep the car straight, save it. Oh, 71, a Truel just got really loose. Almost went down into the grass. He's going to lose a lot of spots himself. The cars are just starting to lose the handle on all their ability to drive the car. They're starting to lose the handle. And it's going to, we might just see something happen in the next few laps. I'm getting real worried about it. Very unique track here.
Lucas is sideways, entry, center, exit.
Oddly shaped, and I think that had something to do with it.
25.792.
Delaney's moved up more than I've expected. Also, the 88, Daniel Wiles, give him credit. Oh, up front, Jacob Quill, Nolan Hodgson. Guess what? For the lead, it is going to be nose to tail right now. He's battling right now, right on the back bumper of the leader. This is coming to the stage end here on lap 60. They're catching a lap car. That's the 35. He's not getting out of the way. That's going to hold him up. There he goes. He gets out of the way off the corner.
25.86.
may have had some assistance there thanks to the front bumper of the 91, but now the 12 gonna feel the worry too. He has to go a little bit wide off the 3 and 4, still within spinning distance of Quill. 0.2 of a second the margin as they come across a stripe to start lap 57. Is Thompson gonna risk it for the biscuit? Is he going to try and get this move done?
Still outside.
I think he might.
Clear up
I heard
top.
the Jaws thing coming.
You can do
also
it,
see
man.
right
Try to find
Daniel
that rhythm,
Riles
but
going for fourth
the
for that
interval
88
is
car. He's got some speed on the long run. Like seeing that. Cool watch. Rookie in the 88 car. Showing he can compete but for the lead. Here he goes to the bottom. Nolan Hodgson got a nose down there. To the bottom. They're going to be side by side coming to get 3 laps to go on the stage. And it looks like Nolan's going to dive it in deep on the bottom. The leader, Jacob Quill, sliding up the hill. Leader no more. Here comes Nolan Hodgson to take the lead off turn 2.
25.848.
Hodgson seizing the opportunity. A stage win for him is going to make a world of difference. I think he's going to be very happy if he can bag those points. So a lot of lap traffic up in front. The tough nut to crack, the number 2 car right up in front. Very tricky to deal with the lap traffic. We've already seen that be proven in this battle for the race lead. Just a matter of a handful of moments to go.
Lap and a half to go as they head down the back straightaway, coming to get one more lap to go on the stage when they cross the stripe. But he's got a bunch of lap traffic up ahead. Look out, the 22 and the 23. The Wallen, and he also got the 22 car there trying to, run away from him. That's Jacob Simpson trying to stay on the lead lap, running P30 right now. 23
Sorry, Nolan.
is, oh man, it looks like he's not going to be able to stay on the lead lap. This is the final lap of the stage. Look out, here comes the 91. He's got to run down the back. He's going to get to the back bumper. He gives him a shot. He goes up into the corner.
P4.
Yeah, it's all good.
That does
No
not hurt
damage.
anybody, not even himself. 12 car, no one
All right.
comes to the line and wins the stage after the 91 pushes a lap car up and out of the way after attempting to move the 12
Come on, Bobby.
via
Come on, Bobby, Jacob.
And I'm sure the 22 is going to be rather irate about that. I think he has every right to do so. That was definitely a bit touch and go as they headed their way off into 3 and 4. Jacob Quill may get slapped on the wrist by race control. He still finishes second in the stage. Hodgson
Pace
gets
car
the
in 2.
stage win
Or
over
backstretch.
Quill, over Coffey, Daniel Wiles, and Lucas Hoisman complete your top 5 with Jonathan Delaney, Bryce Reiner, Joseph McWhorter, Jesse Winslow, and Bryson Hicksonball.
Okay, good run.
And also heard that Blake Kluot briefly got abducted by a UFO, but he's back.
Well, folks, you saw that there live. I think we need to see it again. Let's see if we can't pull up a replay of that last lap will show us a lot. Heading into turn 1 and 2, that 91 got a heck of a run on the back.
I wish the
bumper of
lap cars
12.
would
We're
pit
gonna
on the
watch
next
this right
lap.
here. This is the battle for the stage. Here we go. You see the 91. This is coming into turns 3 and 4, coming with 1 lap to go when they cross the stripe. So we're coming to 1 to go. Here we go through that line. 12 car has a huge lead, huge gap. Nothing out of the way. 23 car of the Wallen got out of the way, but that caused the 91 to go higher. He's going to have his cool mark. It's going to give him a huge run because the 12 has to lift for the 22 there. 91 goes straight. He's got to run, and now he has a chance. He gets him a shot.
54.
I can't believe that actually made contact.
The 22, not quite enough room, and the 12 car has
Thank you.
a stable race car to handle that push
Go,
and
man,
not get
go.
loose.
Go, go.
That's a
Good job,
really
Andrew.
good
Go,
driving
go.
car.
Hard,
right
hard,
there,
I am sorry,
as they head
Jesse.
down for pit stops, you can see the 12 gets in the
I
stall
thought we were
first.
both in the pit
We'll see
stall.
who gets off pit road first as well. Remember, only 4 tire sets today. This will be the first of 4 for most of these drivers.
Same here. Man.
Yeah, and it will be a welcome change of tires as well. The handling we saw was starting to
You're gonna be
fall off
lining
a
up
cliff.
behind
It's
the
very
97.
close on pit exit there. The 91
Which I'm
nearly
kind of
got the
fine
12
here
of
because I'll be in
Hodgson.
P5,
It was
so
close
I'll be on
pit
the
exit,
inside.
But the 12 got the nose out ahead. So they're still got to be your top 2. I'm still wondering what may come out of that moment with
Yeah,
the 91.
you had way more than I did.
One to go.
Stuff.
You're
We'll have
on
to
the
see. That was
inside.
definitely-
54-47.
You can tell that both of those drivers were desperate.
But I was also
for a stage
pushing
win.
2 a little bit to stay up here.
Nolan Hodgson, you just won the stage. Kirk Mills in the booth, you got a copy.
Yeah, got you.
Hey man, how's the car driving? The first time seeing you in Friday Night Lights. I like the paint scheme this week. Tell us how your day's going so far.
I mean, I tell you what, it's good NASCAR race, and I mean we're slipping and sliding out here. Track's hot. It's the perfect, idyllic way to
All right, good first
put on
stage.
NASCAR racing.
Good points.
I'm happy for you there, Nolan. And you got any?
Finished 4th.
What are you gonna do for here for the
That's what
rest
we
of the race?
need.
I know you doubled up for the restart. Just one last answer before you do.
Well, I mean, hopefully try to keep doing what I am doing. car has plenty of pace
Coming to the green.
for some good deals here. I'm just gonna try to stay out of the way, or not stay out of the way, but you know, stay out of other people's fenders and just have a good clean race here.
All right, pal.
Station cars off. Be ready.
Best of luck to you.
Green flag.
Noah Hutchins, just one stage. He comes up and chats with us for a quick moment. But here we go through turns 3 and 4 to get stage number 2 underway. Pace car is going to go ahead and do a little dive that they like to do down into the pit road. They don't like doing all day. They like some racing. Here comes the 12 for the restart zone. Anytime they can hit that gas, he sure does. Not a bad jump for the 12, but the 91 gets a great restart as well.
Clear outside.
On the 54 of Alex Coffey looking to try and rattle that 91's cage on the inside off through turn number 1 and 2. Gonna still keep it tight on the entrance of 3.
That was close.
91. Gonna try and rip it on the high top and keep an eye on
Jonathan, I know that was a big checkup. I wasn't ready for it. My bad.
He's got look to be in the thick of this. A 91 got up into the fence.
Yeah, that was scary going into turn
I
1.
saw it happening and then I just didn't react.
24, 23, 8,
Delaney's loose off turn 2, goes
man.
below the apron in the middle of the corner, loses multiple
that thing around,
positions,
doing a great
keeps
job.
dropping back as the top.
I don't know. Freaking Lucas went in, and I don't know if he just got loose, but he got up into Jacob, and it just checked everything up.
We'll have a caution.
Getting
Reckon one,
finished off
pick
there
up
by
one.
the 5. Very lucky to hold
Three.
on to. He should be getting his lucky stars and probably
Turn
consider
3 in the parking lot, guy.
On the back straightaway, the 42's loose, he's wrecking, he collects
That-
the 08.
That's
Into
gonna be
turn
on
number
me, I
3 and
think.
4, look out on the racetrack, big one in
I
turn
smacked
number
the wall.
3.
I'm sorry.
9 cars all sliding around
Nathan, I'm sorry for getting into you. That one happened right in my lap, dude.
More cars, the 35 of Mesnard. You also got the 08 of Drew Prohl, Brandon Hunsinger, Jarek Rodzicki, Jesse Winslow.
All good. I was kind of a bystander. I got hit by somebody and I couldn't gather it up after that.
That would be me. I bounced off the wall up high.
Who came down into, I believe that is the 42 of Lowry, and behind them, Calamity. But I'd like to go on board with that car we're looking at right now. That's Jeremy B. Brown. Let's go on board with his view, because he just found his way through a hornet's nest.
22.
See the car dive down in front of him. They go low. More cars are wrecking up ahead, and he has to. Oh my gosh, Moses went straight through the middle.
Yeah, I mean,
what a drive! What luck!
we went in
You
and
see the 30 car hit the
freaking
wall, go
Lucas.
down,
I don't know. It's like he almost didn't turn, or
hopefully
he
that-
got loose,
I
or
hate seeing that. It's
what. But it
unfortunate
was,
for those guys.
yeah.
In honor of the 08, though, they got that lizard on the hood.
Lizard.
There you go.
Yeah, so in the same way, that was a miracle to see that car go through. That wouldn't be parting the Red Seas, considering that moment with all those racers. It'd probably be parting of the Brown Seas. No, we're not hearing of any meatball flags that came
Lucas
out of that. So
really struggled.
Yeah, no meatballs
Alex,
coming out of
he
that,
was
which is
good.
absolutely shocking.
Nolan was good. Joseph dropped with Bryson.
Nice.
Yeah, they all dropped. But now they might make a driving adjustments for this run. So
that record driver is going to be looking at incidents hanging out of turn number 2 onto that back straightaway into 3 and 4 in the same manner that a seagull looks in a French fry.
I have no idea what that means.
yeah,
Ron, you killed me, man. Some of the things you say, I love it. It's cool. I don't know what it means, but it's cool, Ron. Thanks for sharing. That's awesome. But I'm looking at some of the cars, Ron, that got involved in that wreck. I mean, not that many. Like you said, nobody has meatball. I also don't see that many cars that had too much damage as it is. They got very lucky. Everybody hit each other very slowly. I don't know if that makes sense.
And I'm getting what you're saying. There really wasn't a speed difference. It was basically just like a game of bumper cars heading their way down in there. There was just like if you slowed it down a little bit, put like Tchaikovsky or something like that over it, it would look like a ballet performance. Of course, you know, not with singing and dancing, but a bunch of fun race cars sliding into a barrier and crashing. But there is some beauty to see in it all. It's we're about to go back.
Yeah, the pace car NASCAR dives off, and we're going to try this again. Nolan Hodgson, Alex Coffey, top 2 through the restart zone, back underway. Now Alex Coffey tries the outside line. The outside line has not been faring well for those who start on the top. They have been falling back, and it looks like that continues again side by side for second with Lucas Holtzman right now.
Now that we're looking to get this race into a groove and get the second stage finally rolling, we're seeing that same level of aggression that we saw as we got through the phases of stage number 1. We didn't see this at the start of the first stage. The drivers now confident enough to start to duke it out. So the stage 2 is going to be tackled in a very different way from what those drivers were doing earlier on in the night, which I think is certainly going to help bring the thunder for us to talk about here on the broadcast.
Oh, take a look for the lead right here. Leader's going to be under fire. Here comes Alex Coffey side by side with Nolan Hodgson for the top spot. Coffey's got it. He passes on through, and Alex Coffey goes to the lead for the first time today. Our third lead change that I could tell from the early part of the race to now. That 54 moves out ahead. But remember, guys, tire sets are going to be a real big deal here. And we'll see who saves the most tire the longer the run goes.
Clear.
Yeah, having the good pace at the start of one of these stages is like holding on to blockbuster stock back in about 2002. A decade later, and you are done for. These drivers may have pace now, but that is going to disappear by the time we get to the end of this. These drivers are going to feel the burn. The tire is going to be worn down to the canvas. They're going to be sawing at that steering wheel like there's absolutely no tomorrow, and they're going to drop down through this running order the same way that a hot air.
Yeah, but this is what he did last. This is what he did last run, and then he drops like a fucking rock.
Poetry, Ron. But I don't know. I gotta tell you, looking at this top 10, the only driver that really surprised me today, I think out of the entire top 10 group, is Seth Fowler. I like seeing it. Top 10 run for that 77 car. No one's trying to gain back the time he lost on Alex Coffey when he got past. Maybe that 12 car can get him back. But maybe saving some tires and then getting him later might be a better idea.
Yeah, I'm good sitting right here, just chilling right now.
He just wants to stay out of trouble. We heard it in his interview. As everybody else has gotten single filed out.
Hitting the flat.
The top 10, it looks like, going on back until even the top 20 now.
Yeah, now everybody probably realizing, okay, I should maybe do a little bit of tire saving before I start to throw down on the fist here. One thing that is going to help these drivers, though, is the fact that because of that yellow to get this stage up and rolling, you know, we technically got to stage number 2 at the end of lap 60. We're already on lap 77, and we haven't had a very long green flag run through to this point. Those yellows may be going to help these racers out in some degree. It won't feel too disgusting. Now, the tires aren't going to be feeling good, don't get me wrong, but they're not going to be feeling like the absolute dog water that they were probably feeling at the end of the last stage.
Great way to describe it.
Yeah, that helps. Just don't hit the apron.
On board. The outside wall is what you're sitting on, I guess. I didn't mean to say that. There you go. You know, one thing I gotta mention, some drivers that you normally see up towards the front aren't there right now. You know, we saw Jonathan Delaney earlier in the top 10. He's running 12th right now. He's got a ways to go to get back up to the top 5. I think he can. He's got the car to do it. But under fire for the lead again. Man, that 12 car just not giving up.
24.
Well, I thought that pass was going to be done for, but no, Alex Coffey is back under fire from the 12. He's not letting him go. 12's now going to have the bottom. He's going to be right on the back bumper. He's giving some air to him. He's going to go up wide. I think not quite this time, but eventually that 12's car, he's waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right mistake from the 54. Once he does that, he's going to scoot, boot, scoot, and boogie right on by the inside. Oh, a little contact there. Here it goes to the bottom.
Yeah, first comes the boot. Will he try and give it off in a turn number 3 and 4? The 54 running a bad mid-track to try and avoid it, but the 12 just keeping that momentum rolling. I'm liking everything that I'm seeing out of Nolan Hodgson. Not only the pace of the car, but the driver behind the wheel has been able to get these moves done.
24,
and he looks to get one more in contact there with Alex Coffey against that outside wall. That's going to give Hodgson an even better opportunity to clear him there on the inside, and he does it off through turn number 3 and 4. Hodgson up to the lead.
Yeah, new leader again. Man, I love this track. I'm starting to love this place. Why the heck did we ever leave? This is awesome. This is exactly the point I need to have. You know, some folks don't like Rockingham. I don't know why. I love this damn place. This is cool to watch. Because, I mean, at the beginning of the run, yeah, sure, you got the single file stuff. But the moment you get a long run, the moment you get crazy, tires start falling off, cars start doing different things. That's just like what Nolan said in this interview. That's NASCAR racing. That's quintessential NASCAR, and I love it. You shouldn't be able to have a car that drives completely clean. You got to have a car that's on the edge of control and a driver that's able to wrangle it to the lead. That's what I like seeing in NASCAR.
Yeah, this is top tier racing. I always have loved it. One of the first times I ever got the opportunity to cover the racing in this series.
We wrapped 3 and 4 so well.
First time I ever got to cover
24.623.
This track puts on some good stuff. This was built back in the day when they did build stuff to specifications. In the UK, Rockingham. Kirk, are you aware that there's 2 Rockinghams? There's one down in North Carolina, and there's another one in the English countryside.
I don't care about that other one. I like, you know, fighting America there. Ooh, that's it. I'm looking right now. Bryce Reiner is on the inside of Lucas Hoytsma for position. That's going to be a battle for the 5th place spot, and they are door to door. They were leading on each other last time through turns 1 and 2. Not the 88. There we go. Got the 5 and the 97. Oh, almost cleared up into the 97. And that's going to open the door. Now take a look. Jacob Quill, who was running in the top spot for a lot of the beginning of the first stage, has fallen back to 7th, trying to make up that ground again to try to get back up towards clean air up front.
So Reiner getting that move done. Yes, there is a UK version of Rockingham. Not too, I believe it's around Corby in the UK. And the only reason I know that is because the company that I first started working on the broadcast with way back in the day, not going to mention them by name, they do not deserve that level of respect. They aren't too far away from Rockingham in the UK. Hosted IndyCar back in 2001, 2002. And used to host some like British NASCAR, which I believe is to this day is still called ASCAR. Don't ask me why.
Holy what? Okay, folks, I got a screenshot. I'm gonna ask if we can.
24.701.
This is, I found the layout for the track in the UK, and it makes me want to vomit.
Swear.
No, it makes me want to dang vomit. Like, grody. I mean, weird.
We built
That's
a
fine.
square.
Don't worry about it. I don't like it. Nope. I mean, so strange. But let's go back to the race. We got stuff going on. 2 under 5 from Seth Fowdy right here from set for 9th.
Fast guys are running 24.724.
Now, whether or not we're going to start seeing Seth Fowdy move his way up towards the front, he's been mired in 10th place most of the day.
Oh, lucky me.
Rookie, you know, somehow grow some extra horsepower on that car and just start moving his way forward. I'm starting to get a gist. I like seeing him, and I think it'd be fun to see what he can do up front. As the battle looks like, let me find. Oh, we got a crash on the back straightaway. Matthew Boston.
Yeah, I mean, you only got 2 more sets.
Direction on the racetrack, stopped. Caution is out for the.
I'll save those for the second one, or the last stage.
I'll see what happened to the 10 car.
Pit road open.
Yeah, 3rd time in this race, 2nd for incident. And it started with the 10, maybe actually not. I think they may have been wrecking already. Yes, they were. And piling in there. Oh, I got whiplash just looking at that.
I think the 30 car.
It is a long race.
He was the one behind that first.
It is a long race, but I mean, it's it's full length, so.
He got a nose down there. No, he's
no,
still there. No. Oh no. Luckily, 2 car saves it, but the rest of the folks behind him do not.
Was it a massive ARCA brake? Oh God.
Close.
Yeah, unfortunate for the 30. I believe he was the driver that got involved in the first incident there, and Ryan Von Henschel. I think at this point in this race, Von Henschel just needs to piece together.
Yeah, this car is just another good car this week.
As there you can see it, the UK Rockingham, which oddly enough has kind of gone in a similar vein to what happened to the Rock here in the US. Albeit, you know, this one was just kind of left for dead.
I think
that one has
Joseph was starting to fall off right before that run, so.
You know, there's a Top Gear episode, it's the Alfa Romeo Challenge that they filmed around there as
Whoa.
well. It's actually a very nice racetrack.
No, Llewellyn just hit the wall going past the leaders on the exit of turn 2. Under caution. What? Can we
But if you can hit that bottom line in 3 and 4, it just freaking grabs the lefts and just wraps the car and puts you on a rail all the way around that corner.
Bang! Oh, what is Coffee doing that far up the racetrack? Take a look at where the 54 is. He has to go, even though there was enough room for the car to go on by, every other car knows that when you got the free pass or the lucky dog or whatever, they got to go on the outside. You're going to stay right on the bottom of the racetrack. 90% of these cars are down low, except for that one. And it's just like, come on, let's go down to the bottom of the racetrack. Let this guy go without hitting the wall. It was going to hit the wall regardless, but still, it's something to keep in mind. Let's try and keep it down the line, don't you think, Ron?
Yeah, I don't know why Llewellyn was just...
I don't know how many up here are charter holders, so I need to finish top 4 in the charter holders to be eligible for
that's like, you know,
the tournament. No, it's top 4. No, it's finishers in this race that are got a charter.
Don't see every day, folks. All right, we're going to get this restart up front again, your top 5. It is Nolan Hodgson, Alex Coffey, 73, Joseph McCourty, Daniel Wiles sitting there in 4th, Bryce Reiner getting up to 5th place, and out of the entire group of the top 10 so far today,
damn, we just lost our track position.
Started 12th, moved up to 2nd. What a run for him so far. Start things off. Here we go from this restart zone, back underway.
Inside. 25, 27, 5, 6.
Two gets single file down as they are side by side for position behind them for 3rd.
Stay with him, baby. Burgers a little bit farther in the back of the field as here comes McWhorter trying to get a move done on Nolan Hodgson. This could get interesting.
How bad are you?
Off into turn number 1 and 2. McWhorter on the inside.
Are you really?
To the middle ever so slightly. Put Hodgson in a pretty rough spot.
Whoa, they're wrecking
behind.
The 5 car got into the inside wall, spinning, crashing right now, not facing the right way. He's right in the middle of traffic. And
I think Lucas drove through you too, didn't he?
In the 5 car. Unfortunately, gets involved in an incident as he was side by side with Alex Coffey. Let's see what happened to him. Oh, the 97 of Hoytsma coming up to the back bumper. Nope.
God damn, he did. He just drove down.
That angle was pretty bad because we're looking at the leaders. Let's go back a couple cars and we'll take a look.
Yeah, I got it up on my OBS.
With the 5 car. He's going to be right there on the inside line. He got Coffey up on the top, 97 of Hoytsma on a 6. And he's going to get squeezed. They're kind of going to converge on each other right here. And he's got squeezed. He hit the apron, came up, hit the 54, and then the 97 got into his back bumper. Lucky to just be a single car incident,
Jacob's,
but very unfortunate for that 5 car Reiner. He was showing some speed, Ron. He had a good shot.
Pits are closed.
Yeah, what that was pretty much was, Kirk, do you know what a Newton's cradle is?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah, imagine if you just got 2 balls from opposite
Lucky dog coming out.
Lucky dog.
Just kind of like brought him up as high as you could, caused him to crash down the middle. That's pretty much what we had going on there.
Tough luck, man. Sucks.
Drivers up at the front who were starting to slow down, having to check up big time with the side-by-side.
They're going to be lined up behind the
just
0.
being the cork in the bottle for the field. And then he had the racers behind him rapidly approaching upon the scene. They all converged into 1 point in time and just kind of spring-loaded from there. It just exploded into a hodgepodge of nonsense.
Yeah. I'll be honest there, Ron. I am surprised that you have the word hodgepodge in your daily vocabulary.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Well, we get paid the same, Ron.
See, I got paid in steaks.
And steaks?
Yeah, penguin meat.
That's why you get paid the big steaks.
All right, we got to watch out for tire spin because that almost got us there.
Should line up on the inside.
Yeah, everyone knows how he makes the big bucks here, okay? That's the truth of the matter.
See, that's why I like producing. Yeah. That's why I love producing. It may be like a mental headache from different mental headache from announcing different strokes, but you know, the pay is worth it.
You know, we're going to get this restart again just to get back to the racing. Take a look at just
I think if we go green the rest of the way, we might have a shot here at this stage. So.
All your stuff where you need them, but you're ready to go.
We got double filed up. New leader, Joseph McCorder, got the lead away from Nolan Hodgson when that caution came out. He has chosen the restart on the bottom lane, which is what we've seen all the cars during restarts choose. They choose the bottom.
Keep that momentum up. Don't let them fall you out. Leader set at 9.74. Outside. 8.2.
Oh, sorry. I got tight.
Pace car dives into the pit road. We're going to get that restart right now. Here we go. Back underway. And remember, these
My apologies, Eric. My apologies, Eric.
Sorry, Blake had to not run into Nolan.
Okay, we lived. I checked up a little early. We're good.
Towards the front again as the battle for second heats up. Here comes Daniel Wiles on the outside. Alex Coffey goes to the bottom.
24.
These two going side by side is just going to allow Joseph McCorder to drive off into the sunset. 4/10 of a second, the margin already, but Coffey able
Tires did not like that caution.
Will anybody behind Will Wiles be able to put on any sort of pressure? No. He's going to crumble to the pressure of Hodgson. Will he be able to hold off Hicksonball? No. He clears the panic off into turn number 1. We've still got some very good racers up towards the front of the field. Both drivers on various different points of their tires. They may be the same age, but racing how things have gone so far here.
Clear.
Damn it.
Tires part of me is probably totally different from one another, hopping from one position to another.
Now let's take a second, take a look here. Battle for that position again. Third place starting to heat up, I believe it is. Hicksonball's got fast car at 63. He's trying to dive it down the inside of Nolan. Side by side down the back straightaway again. This is going to be for the third place spot as Alex Coffey tries chasing down the leader.
Side.
63 is going to have a run here on the edge of turn 4. They're going to be even when they hit the line. It's going to be so close I won't be able to call it. I think it was Hodgson. Hodgson has to pull in behind that car there. And 97 trying to dive it in deep to get to the inside of Nolan, but he cuts the door off.
Man, we're falling back.
The outside wall in the back. It looks like that's Blake Cool out up against the outside wall.
Number 14 smacking against the fence. That turn 2 wall has been visited more often than not. And I feel like nothing's really going to change between now and the end of this race. It's still
He's killed.
Outside.
Drivers side by side. 71, 88, now the 88 of Wiles.
God, I'm so tight.
Maybe feeling some pressure from Seth Fowler to drop his way
Clear
down
low.
to 9. We're seeing different pace of fall here in these cars as well on the huge sideways step and an awkward bounce against that safer barrier too.
Yeah, that's going to be big damage in terms of the suspension. This isn't the next gen car. You can't do that as much as you'd like. You absolutely can. It's going to be some sort of wheel damage for the 12. It's not going to be a meatball, but it will be something that's going to affect his driving. Right there, that's a worse place you could hit the wall because it switches back to concrete. It's really bad. Battle for second, though. Hicksonball's going for second place right now live on the screen. Here he goes to the inside of Alex Coffey for the lead. He's going to get for second place, rather. He's going to get the job done, and now he has to try and chase down McCorder for the lead. It's gotten darker, hasn't it, Ron?
Yeah, it is getting a little bit darker. I think that may just be a little bit of cloud cover here at the Rocket. It's a beautiful day. It's actually taking a look right now, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So
24.794.
71. Sorry, Truel, I think he's on fresh tires. 71, 100 Truel, he's going for second place. He passed second place. Now he's going to be on the back bumper to leader, and he's going to try and take the lead. I think he's going to do it, and I think also there's more who came down and took tires. Can we put up the stints real quick on the screen for a quick moment? The stints will tell us all we need to know.
John, that's my fucking
Right
wall.
there, 16, Truel got up, and with fresh fresh tires, and he's passed every one of these guys and taken the lead away.
Oh my god. My apologies.
And some of the yellows and the pit stops during them playing us like fiddles here in the broadcast.
The 6 car just driving like crazy trying to save the car. I like seeing
That's why I like long runs.
Down the quarter and hit them all side by side. These guys are going to be going for the points lead. Remember,
My bad, guys.
they're separated by 3 points going into the race today. These guys need these points if they want to try and go for a championship.
I get into a rhythm.
And it's a really big
I struggle
to
short
win
runs.
The regular season's points championship now, so every point does matter. Every position is going to be a big deal, especially here in the stage. We got around 11 laps to go here before the end of this thing. 10 laps to go, rather.
24.96.
Yeah, so the time's running out. These drivers looking for vital and desperate points as here comes the 6 of Jonathan Delaney. He's going to stick his nose into a driver that usually doesn't run for points here in this series. Looking just to try and have some fun and go for
outside
trophies tonight. Hixenball going to try and maybe think about going for a move on him into turn number 1. No, backs out of it. He thinks better of it. Hunter Troll looking to drive away with those fresher tires as the fighting behind is still intense.
And the battle for second is really what's just happened now. With the 71 with fresh tires, there's no contest for the lead of this thing. Unless the 6, I mean, 6 is running lap times that are pretty dang quick. He might be able to actually catch the 71. I'm not sure if the 6 came down and got tires at the same time and there's a glitch in the system, but he's got more speed than the cars around him did this entire time. And it just feels unnatural for that 6 car to be as fast as he is. He had to have driven that pit road at some point.
Either a glitch in the system, a glitch in the matrix, whatever it may be. And good point brought up by Howie in the production truck. Only 3 tire changes available, so Hunter's Rule is not going to be able to
25.15.
the end of the 3rd stage, which is going to make his car drive very similar to what Eric Weinland's car is driving like right now. Just saw that number 21.
Not giving his position up.
Nearly get a fantastic view of the cars right behind as he nearly looped that too.
Clear.
One thing you got to pay attention to, I think, is cars that are choosing to come down pit road to do this strategy. He's not trying to win the road. Man, Portsmouth went pretty damn hard that time. But I don't think he's trying to win the race. I think he's trying to win the stage. The stage is 10 extra bonus points. I mean, that's awesome. Take what you can get, and that's going to be all you really want to do these days. Because if you can get it, then you know you can turn a 20th place finish into a 10th place finish with the points the way it works out. So it's not bad.
25.069 inside is clear. Fastest guys on the track.
So this is going to be kind of an odd thing for Hunter Troll. It's a double-edged sword because he can get the good stage points here, but that may hurt him out in terms of overall finishing as he gets towards the end.
Leader hit the wall on the exit of turn 4.
Them guys saved their shit.
He's just going to hang on for 4 more laps, 3.5 more laps now. You'll see off the corner of turn number 4, that's 71. He's going to get up into the outside wall right there, and that's what brought the 6 car up.
Every single time we see a driver end up running into troubles into turn number 4. We saw this last season as well. It's really just a consistent feature every single time there's a race at the Rock. This track was not built to modern standards in the sense that, you know, the track design was done with a pro tractor. It was done with a guy who's probably about 5 beers in and a pen on a piece of paper saying, you know what, that'll do with this plot of land we have, which is the reason why the walls are a little bit janky.
Makes the track unique. You don't see it anywhere else. Coming down to get a lap and a half to go for the leader, the 71 down the back straightaway. Heading into turn 3 and 4. He's going to be trying to win the stage. His last stage winner, Nolan Hodgson, just dropped out of the points outside the 11th place, even further back to 12th. Leader comes to the line, gets 1 more lap on the stage to go. That again is Hunter.
Come out of here, P6 for second stage. I will take it.
He is going to be able to hang on to this lead comfortably. Coming through turns 1 and 2. No pressure, nothing going on down the back straightaway for the final time before the end of the stage. And the 71 through turns 3 and 4.
P4, P6.
And he will go ahead and win stage
Good stage points.
What is that laying up here?
Drove my fucking ass off just for 6. Jesus. I hate short runs.
It was a thunder set to well as a quite hectic second stage.
Take a look at your finishing results for stage number 2 on your screen now. Hunter Truel,
Those top 3 saved some fucking tire.
Joseph McWhorter, Alex Coffey,
Those top 3 saved some tire because they were just so much faster than us, and they all pitted on the same lap as us. So
Pit road is open.
See who's not there?
yeah,
Nolan Hodgson
it shows 63 for Bryson. I think the other ones were 63 as well.
Did not work out this second stage. Might want to go back on some adjustments he may have made. Let's see if we can't talk to our stage winner after the pit stops. They're going to come down. I don't think the 71's coming down at all. So we could actually just go ahead and bring him in here in a second. Let's see if I can't find him. There he is. He's on his own. Sitting on his own in True War Motor Club. Oh, is he coming down?
You are 10 away now.
Yeah, he's actually going on pit road. We're going to hold off. We're going to hold off on bringing him in just now. Because he's going down pit road.
Turn in, not too tight.
And I gotta wonder what sort of strategy he's gonna have
Damn,
to
pussyfooted in.
do at the
Jesus.
end. You won't really have any kind of wiggle room at all. You're locked and
Maybe he
rigid
didn't.
in terms of what sort of stuff that he can do come time for the end of this, which
Go,
is
hard.
maybe not the best position to be in here at the Rock, but certainly feeling good about his performance at the end of the stage as we see the drivers trundle
All right,
their
buddy,
way
we only
down
got
pit
one
lane.
more set
up
of
on the
tires.
He might have because he looks like he just filled up.
I'm gonna raise a quick question here. Do you think anyone's gonna try and go for 2 tires?
No, he went fuel only. 71 only came down for fuel only. He was the. That's actually kind of smart because he was the only car out there on his strategy. So if he stays out, it doesn't help him at all. But if he comes down pit road and he only gets fuel, he can make it the same distance as these other guys and still have the lead, but with slightly older tires. We're gonna bring him in here shortly.
All right, hopefully this can go green because I feel like the long run, that's where I'm going to shine. So.
Bring him up here to the booth. Let's see how he feels about that one. Hunter Truel with some strategy. You got yourself a stage win. You got a copy?
Yeah, I had to do something. I didn't have the best car right now, so I need points. And hey, what better way to get points than to waste a set of tires?
Well, all right, Hunter. You got it. Now you got a plan on how you're going to be able to come back from that in the last stage here before we go green.
Let's just hope there's a caution at a point.
It'll break.
Where I pit and everyone else pits for the last set, and then
I mean, my race ain't over yet, so we'll see.
Really the only thing I can hope for.
Okay, perfectly timed caution, man. Thanks so much for coming and talking with us, and congrats on the stage win.
Boss man, prompt up tight.
You got it.
You ready to go?
Well, it's a 71. Hunter Truel gets the job done on the stage. He's trying something different. He said he did. He knew that the car wasn't fast enough to beat some of these guys, so he had to,
All right, boss
go
man,
for
base
something.
car's off. Do your thing.
And I can relate to that.
Green flag. So, you know, that's going to 28, 1. Inside.
On the outside, Jonathan Delaney, he's going to possibly have the lead here if he gets a good jump. 71 on the bottom. He's on slightly older tires, folks. Keep an eye on the tires spin through the restart zone. And we are back underway. 71's got it. He's trying to spin away now.
Don't get caught in the trap. Still inside. 25,
He's at your trophy hunting, and you can see
God.
he's got to try and get this move done and get it done early. He's got his
in and out.
Damn, I got caught behind fucking the old tires.
They've got something to fight for here. Meanwhile, that's 71.
3 wide. Yeah, sorry.
I get in one here, then. I'm not gonna challenge. I'm just trying to make sure we survive.
Heading off to turn number 2. Look out, guys.
Dang, that was scary.
Folks are just getting like tiptoeing right now.
Yeah, but they're certainly not tiptoeing through the tulips. Tried that one second time. Delaney, though, holding on to that race lead, not able to pull away from Joseph McWhorter. Only 0.3 of a second. The gap at the line between those racers and continues to fluctuate. McWhorter may try and get a move done here soon because he knows the competition right behind him. You've got the likes of Alex Coffey, Bryson Exball, and Seth Fowdy. That 77 car Fowdy hasn't had race leading speed here. He's had really solid runs. I think that 77 has been a under the radar driver week in and week out.
And remember the guy who just won the stage, he is on older tires and he's already dropped back almost outside the top 15 and continues to fall back. He is going to have to recover well from that. And our stage 1 winner, guess where he is? He's running even further back, 21st. Nolan Hodgson got a ways to go as we got a side-by-side battle for the lead. Here comes the 73 in the quarter on the inside of Delaney for the lead. Gets it done easily. Heads into turn 1 and 2 as the new leader.
Inside, 24.2.
Just like that, McCorder jumps into that top spot, and so begins the game of the front, up at the front of the pack. We saw how quickly things kind of fell.
All right, we need a long run here.
He is just dropped down the field at a rate of
Let these guys burn up their stuff.
at the moment, not too far. Only one spot in front of Nolan Hodgson.
24, 3, 4.
Will the same happen to Delaney here? Is the real question. But if I had to take a guess, I would say potentially.
Right, here comes Coffee to the inside, going for second now. And that's going to be an easy pass of the 54. 6 falls back to third. And here comes Casey Graves. Look at the 0-1 car on the outside of Bryson Hicksonball. Man, I like seeing rookies do a little good. They work together. Him and Seth Fowley trying to go through the top 5 now. And both of them make their way through. And now he's trying to get up to the third place back bumper. And I think he's going to go for it. Here he goes to the bottom for third. Casey Graves on a march to the front with Seth Fowley.
Still there at your door. 24.5.
Being shown by both of these drivers. Casey Graves, he's had an interesting campaign so far here in 2026 as that driver of the 01. He's got to be quick. Seth Fowley, though, currently going side by side with Delaney for fourth. He's going to look to try and get that move fully done and clear him down on the inside into turn number 1 and gets it done. So, Casey Graves and Seth Fowley, two very intriguing drivers to follow as we tackle the final 120 laps of this race.
Okay, I think I'm starting to see it. 6-car Delaney is saving his tires. He's absolutely started saving his tires.
My bad, Blake. I got into the back of Bryson and checked up a little bit.
Right behind him. We can go back to the 6 just for a quick moment. You'll see this giant line of cars. Every single car behind the 6 is doing exactly what the 6 car is doing. They are so much so that the 2-car Von Hitchel got into the back of Blake Kluot. They're 3 wide down the back straightaway right now. Going into the corner. They're still 3 wide. 2-car, the 59, the 56 up.
Still outside.
Let's go back there. We got 3 wide back. What's going on? Thank you. Here we go.
Just
Take a
past
look,
the high.
okay?
24.
I was about to say, like, what the hell? Okay.
Leaders at a
So that 2-car got contact with Von.
Okay,
with
them
Kluot,
two
and he's
are
all the way
saving
back
tire.
Thank
here.
you.
Made 3 wide battling going on. Take a look here again.
So we're just gonna chill here.
So repay the favor when you come blowing back behind me in 20 laps.
See Jacob Simpson moving down the inside, Noah Woods on the top, and that new driver in the 32 car making his first start for this time. He's currently running in the top 15 spot. Aiden Amaro, not a bad first career start for him as the battle for
missed
second,
bottom.
and the lead is starting to change up. You can see Coffey's got the lead right now. McWhorter's closing in, and so is Casey Graves.
24.2, 3, 2.
All over the back there. Contact nearly made between McWhorter and Coffey. These two gonna look to try and get this battle done soon because Casey Graves is looming over them quite obviously in third. From there, they don't really have to worry about anybody. The gap between Graves and Seth Fowley is currently sitting at about 1.3 seconds. So these two can focus on each other and just have a small little side eye on that 01 machine of Graves. Will McWhorter get this move done, or is he gonna maybe wait just a teeny tiny bit, kind of bide his time, wait before he can get that move fully settled and not have to put too much strain on those tires. It hurts these drivers just a little bit, the fact that the track temperatures, even though that sun is starting to gradually set here, it's not going to set by the time we're done with this race, but it's certainly a heck of a lot lower in the horizon than we started this race off with here today. These competitors still having to worry about some rather hot track temperatures that's not helping the tire management game by any means.
Well, folks, take a look at the 21.
Reckon the 3-4, reckon. Really?
He just made a pass to Jonathan Delaney in the 21 car.
Close this time.
He just got past him. This is the car right here you want to keep an eye on. He has not been in the top 10 all day long. He's up to 7th. He's in a position now where he
Lucas, you know it's bad when you're the one calling it out and then they still come down in front of you.
Multiple cars around. You can see Von Hinchel and also the 59 car sliding there in the middle of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Whoa, hang on a second. That didn't look very pretty. Does it continue? Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, no, that was bad. Okay, let's go on board. Oh my, and the 97 Hoytsman gets collected. I cannot believe what I just saw. Okay, that tells us the whole picture.
Shoulders
Let's go
dance.
back, entering turn 1 again one more time. That will show us the whole thing. And we want to go from a little closer if we can zoom in, if we have the ability to zoom a little bit. All right, a little bit further back, and now we got the zoom, so that would help us. So right here, take a look at what happens. 2 car gets into the back bumper, then the 59 of Winslow. Winslow gets loose, moves up the hill. This is a regular bump and run. 59 does not appreciate it. Doors the 2 car down the back straightaway. 2 gives him plenty of room. 59 decides, you know what, screw it. He turns left, puts the 2 car, both of them go into the wall, and he finishes them off in turns 3 and 4, and collects the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma, who was trying to just pass his way through. Here's on board with the 59, going through turns 3 and 4. Oh, this is the 2 car first. Let's go with the 2, and then we'll do the 59. So we see both on boards.
What's that?
The 2 car, Ron. You go ahead and call this one.
Oh, we're doing all right. We're up to 6. It was caution there. We got a bunch of guys. Damn, they're super saving their tires here. So
true professionalism right there.
they were going really slow. Bryson, Jonathan, Delaney, they were all going really slow.
We'll see this as well from the other.
So I ended up backing off and was just riding behind Jacob here, kind of just making sure I minimized tire sliding. So
a bit of an iffy maneuver from the 2 to try and go for that bump and run in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I understand saving, but
personally, the way
yeah,
that I see it was kind of like
I don't want to be too far back.
But then what the 59 does hang down the back straightaway was you got that, like, okay, the 2 definitely aggressive there, and then the 59 responding in kind.
Thinking about this restart a little bit.
Seth, he was ripping the top 1 and 2. I don't think that helps your tire situation. Seth Bowdy. I don't think that helps your tire situation, ripping the top 1 and 2.
There, folks, you saw it. It was a bump and run going to the corner, but I will admit, I mean, bump and run going for 30th, it's questionable, but it's still a move that's absolutely used. It's a bottom feeder track. The only way you can pass is on the bottom in most cases. Very rarely do you see him go on the top. And we had some folks come down pit road. Cliff Mullins, Hunter Truel came down pit road. You see some more cars down on the pits, but that's not really going to affect much up front. Most of the top 10 are the same. So we're going to get this restart, and it's going to change the way that some things are going to be running here, okay, folks? So again, I'm going to reiterate. You can see the 54 Coffee in the lead. We got the quarter there in second. Keith Graves in third, and Seth Bowdy running the fourth. All these guys are on 21 times. 7 laps to go. And get into the sixth when we go green. And we'll see how many green flag laps we put on this. This is the first heat cycle that are doing on these tires. We might see the 71 and the 44 go through the field. Be ready for it. Restart. We're back underway.
Still there. Clear.
Single five. Is there still formation
25,
right
25, 8, 7.
Drivers that we were talking about being thunderous in this field, and they're going to be thunderous once again as we get this race back up and rolling side by side between Will and Foudy. That's the fight for 4th, and look at the 21 trying to stick his nose into that battle too.
Trying to get back underway again. You can see the top 4 really signify that. One car stuck up on the outside. That's Seth Foudy trying to find a hole. He got in one there right behind the 91 of Jacob Quill for 5th place. He now settles in as the 14 car of Plot is under fire right now with more cars behind him saving their stuff. I still see some cars saving tires here and there. 6 in the 63, who we know are fast, including Nolan Hodgson in the 12, are all really fast guys. They were up front leading this thing for the majority at the beginning of this race, but they have still decided not to turn on the jets this time. They are saving their tires, sticking in the back, waiting for the right moment to strike. I think that's not a bad decision here. They kind of plan this race out before you get started. Got to have a plan. Right now they're on it, and they're going to stick to it, it looks like. As the side-by-side battle I see on track is between Nolan
You got it here if you want it.
Jacob Simpson in the 22 and 12.
Outside, 24.198. Still outside. Clear up, Cobb.
22. There we go. Yeah, 22 is going to prevail, but the 12's all over the back bumper trying to get by him.
And a little bit of an ATVO WD-40 at the moment. We'll stand by with Simpson and Hodgson. Keeping an eye on these two who are still in the thick of it, battling as hard as they can out there on the racetrack. They have the newcomer Evading Amaro right behind them as well. So Amaro has been very impressive in his debut, currently running in one piece.
God darn it.
At the current moment. It's a good drive. I wouldn't want to be in that spot. I'm not the most superstitious man in the world, but
You gotta give the guys back at the shop kudos to making the right side of my car super strong.
That's so many times that eventually falling in, somewhere. It's like a falling anvil magnet.
If I went back and listened to the first 8 races of the season, I can guarantee I could find like maybe 10 clips of you saying that exact same phrase. I swear I've seen that so many times. I have no idea how you have these already.
24.379.
Third class don't really know much else.
So what I can say is that the 01 car sitting in P3 right now, Casey Graves, most impressive driver in the top 10 I've seen so far. Casey Graves is a driver who's not really, racing with any real big teams that I can tell. He's actually an independent.
24.397.
But he's running P3, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I love seeing when independent drivers come out here, do the practice, get the car to feel good, and go out there and try and do really well. That 01 car is doing it. Sitting P3, got to give him some credit. As Seth Fowdy just behind him is now making a move on the 91. Look out, that's for 4th place, side by side on your screen.
24.587.
Take it high, Noah.
Side racing. Oh, I thought they were going to really run into disaster there as they had their way down the backstretch to 77. Once again licks the stem and sends it, but not able to clear him there. So once again get very close in contact out of 4. These drivers are playing with fire with how worn out their tires are. I'm expecting something maybe to get a bit ugly here. It nearly did as Fowdy skated up the road as he tried to send it off into turn number 1 and 2 once more. We're starting to see the handling fall away very quickly on these cars throughout the
thing you're going to notice the longer that we run, some cars are going to start moving their way towards the front. I'm looking at a certain pack of cars, the one you're looking at on your screen right now. This is exactly the pack I think we're going to end up being towards the front.
Fast guys are running 24.693.
Right behind them, though, I could see a new rookie, the 32 car. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Best battle for 4th. You can see the 91 making a pass for that position. He makes the move on the bottom, gets by Casey Graves, and now Casey Graves is going to be under fire from Seth Fowdy there. And I think that they're really jump passing all those cars and starting to bite them. I think the 77 and the 01, their tires are going to start screaming, and we might not be seeing them up towards the front for long. 88 of Daniel Wiles now dives it into the bottom trying to pass him.
Wide racing, these drivers, this isn't even playing with fire. This is literally doing jumping jacks in front of the firing squad. They were able to get away with it though. The 77, the 88, and the 01 still running nose to tail to nose to tail.
Back up in there, man. Good job.
Right
Good job.
maybe they'll look to try and get a move done on these racers here soon. But they're starting to battle each other. Kluot now down the inside of Wyman in their scrap for 7th currently. Keep an eye on these little packs. These drivers have a level of...
Let him have his fun, ripping the top.
Frankly, before we got into this, Kirk, I wasn't
We need this to go green for me.
I was expecting this one to be a race where these drivers were going to be tense from the
I mean, I have a feeling Bryson and them are saving a shit ton of tire.
They have been able to take to
So
this track like ducks to water.
I still think we have pretty good pace long run. We haven't been too aggressive like we were in the first stage. Had to be aggressive second stage because of the cautions.
We got cars hitting the outside wall there. You can see that. Cars are starting to get a little tighter, a little looser depending on how you set the car up, which tire you're leaning on, the rear or the front. You're going to start seeing some folks either get up on the outside wall or start losing the around because they have to lift earlier, sooner, and then you're going to start seeing the cream rise to the top. And I can say I'm seeing that right now with the 12 car Nolan Hodgson. He's kind of leading the punch there. The 21 car drove his way through to the top 10, for example, early in the stage. And he put on the gas. He didn't lift. He didn't try and relax for any point in time. The 12 car was steady and tried to save his tire. And Blake Kluot's one of those drivers that also drove away the 0-1 of, you can also see Casey Grace, who's falling out the top 5, also catching up to this. And I think that is 100% a decision that was made. They chose to use the tire early, and it's going to be falling off late for those guys, as Nolan Hodgson is closed up to the back bumper of Weiland. But remember, Eric Weiland is one of the hardest cars to pass in this series. Doesn't matter when you're passing it, whether it be for position or if he's a lap down or if you're a lap down. It's so hard to pass that 21 car. And I got to give props for that. I like to think of him as a rider. He's very difficult to pass. And now the 12th car, Hodgson's having to try and figure his way through.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
And Ryan Newman did drive a car that had a 2 and a 1 in it, albeit it was a different motor, but it's the same. But I think he's a very good driver on these short tracks, and even though he's feeling a lot of pressure right now from Nolan Hodgson in that number 12, he's going to be a driver that I think we need to keep our eyes on next week when the series rocks up to Bristol. He won there last time that we ran at Bristol back in the fall of last year. That was a playoff ran 7 ball back into the brand new.
Still outside.
We don't have to talk about that, so we got to talk about the chase. And we don't have to worry about that just yet. We're still in the spring, but we will, I think, have to talk about one will be another hard force to be reckoned with comes out for the next round of the season in just 1 week.
You got here, Brian.
Even here, this is a very good performance. Currently holding on to 7th at the moment and looking to drive away from the
I mean, why are we racing so hard?
Let's put on a rather rousing
Still out there. 25.202.
Yeah, you got to remember, they were saving stuff in the first little bit, so that's why they're coming through now. The 01, he pushed really hard, but he's dropped outside of the top 10. It's unfortunate to see, but he needed a lot of cautions to be able to...
We are going to burn our shit up.
So in Seth Valley, both cars are kind of on a similar strat where they pushed harder. And now they're side by side for a fifth. Look out, that car's in the way.
Still there, your door.
And they get through it. Valley's still hanging on to that position. As up front again, Jacob Quill has gotten by McWhorter at some point there. You can also see Alex Coffey now up to the lead, still leading this thing by a large margin. But Coffey and Quill are your top 2.
All right, let's just settle back in here.
Or more separated there, half a second there separated there. So let's take a look and see what happens with that pass for second place. Battle for second, you can see going to the inside.
Appreciate it.
Clean pass, nothing out of the ordinary. Great pass from Jacob Quill.
Yeah, kind of. I was trying to get around Seth, but he wanted to. Oh shit! He wanted to race, so I just backed off and got behind him and settle back in again and try and save my tire. Didn't want to let me by, but I mean, I get it, but damn, like, all you're doing is slowing his boat down. We have a gap behind us. Why not just settle in? But whatever.
This is for 7th and 8th, and these two right behind Blake Kluot too, but they're feeling more pressure from the drivers behind than they're applying up in front of them. They're still side by side though.
No, he smacked the wall of 4, so I'm sure he had to get his damage fixed, which I'm surprised he's back because he smacked that. He smacked the safer barrier, and it bounced him into the wall.
What I can say right now is my reiteration. 3 cars are going to make their way towards the front from this point to the end of the race. 12, 6, 63. These guys have been working together, saving tires the entire time, and right now they're just working their way forward.
No.
I think they're going to get to the front here soon. Up front, these guys are in the top group right now. They're kind of using up their tires. They're in a position where they are... Oh, right here, look at this 6-car Delaney goes up to the outside of the 12. That's for position. You can see that. And now the 6 car is going to try and lead those cars that were saving early on. Oh, look out, Kluot's got in the wall. Now they have to take a evasive maneuver to miss them. Cars saved, and it's going to be 12-6-63 if they're able to continue.
Yeah, he almost freaking wrecked me, or wrecked in front of me. After
79 laps left to go, these racers now feeling the burn, feeling the worry with their tires, and considering when the pit stops may arise for some, everybody's going to try and have a different answer to this. I always talk about this on a lot of the broadcasts.
25.233.
Of when racers are going to have some alternate strategies. This is one of those where I don't think anybody is going to be unified. Even teammates are probably going to be split as to when may be the right time to
outside quarter.
I'm looking at the cars trying to keep an eye on.
Going outside.
I'm not disappearing on my screen, so I don't know what's going on there. Sorry though.
Good baby work.
Lap times that are faster.
He knows you're coming. Inside. You're clear. Clear.
Usually it gives me a quality warning. I don't have anything.
He was running pretty dang fast too. He goes down to the inside, passes the 73.
Appreciate it.
Oh, what happened to
25.384.
I think he was yelling on the radio about something in that 91 car for a moment. Quality warning for the 91.
Inside quarter.
Yeah, he's blinking. So
Go
quality
inside.
warning
Clear
for
low.
that car right there. So look out, 91 might have some problems going on with his connectivity.
Yeah, unfortunately, that hamster running on a wheel that makes up his Wi-Fi modem maybe needs a break either for some water or for some snacks. But either way, it's going to come out on the back end. And Jacob Quill currently running an E2. If those don't get sorted,
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Look at that though. Last time by a 7.
There you go.
5 tenths of a second lap time. That was fantastic. I messed that up entirely. A 7-second lap time.
25.2.
Oh, I probably got you really loose there. My bad.
Yeah, I like that we have the last lap ticket.
It's-
That tells us
it's not your fault, Eric.
12-6-63.
Like, look at the gap now.
Yeah, but I dumped a bunch of air on your left rear.
Damn, that's crazy. That don't make no sense.
Jacob Simpson might not. Oh, he apologized. 21 on the radio just apologized to the 22, said it was an accidental push.
25.359.
So that's the deal there. As the leaders right now in heavy traffic, look out, he's the middle 3 wide for the lead right now. With lap
You need to be
traffic.
hardwired in
He got
anyways.
split. That's only going to bring the 91 closer. You can see that definitely did not help him at all.
Yeah.
No, that it did not. So some wrenches getting thrown in
That's
the
really
works
good.
for
What do you
these
mean?
racers.
Well, mine's 900, 900. I have a fiber, but is it you? Yeah, that's
Oh,
really
I'm so
good.
sorry.
This is Foudy, Delaney, Hodgson, and Hexenball all covered in a nice little
But even that,
eight-hole.
you shouldn't have an issue.
Foudy and
But
Delaney
if you're on
side by
Wi-Fi
side,
though,
crosses
but if you're on Wi-Fi, it's not a it's not a steady line. So
Hixenball just barely almost turned Seth Foudy. Seth Foudy saved the race car, but Hixenball did not do it. Did something respectful. I got to give him props for. Take a look at this after the fact. So here's the contact he made. He thought he was going to be there, but 77 was a little lower on the track than the 63 was expecting. It's a racing incident. 63 does not continue to just blow on by him. He waits until the 77's got it gathered up, then he makes the pass. Give him some props for that.
yeah, I'm right behind him.
6-car Delaney though, great save by the way for Foudy. Great save, but now he's.
Yeah, no, I need to leave that wall alone.
Delaney's
I
now
like
on
that
the back
wall.
bumper of McWhorter for 3rd. He's going to make that pass cleanly. He's 4th place now. 6-car's going to be making that pass pretty simply, quickly. And then you got Noah Monson trying to follow him through. Remember, 6-car got past the 12 just a couple laps ago, and now the 6-car is leading that little group that I was talking about. And has the advantage there.
Hearing from Howie on the production truck that drivers on some fresher tires are setting lap times about a full second quicker than these races that are running on their fossils that are pretty much bolted onto these race cars at this point. That is a massive difference at many racetracks. Here at The Rock, that is, I mean, that sort of pace differential, that can't really be underscored.
25,
Down the straightaways, it's not huge, but heading through the turns, you can see that. That is pretty much just, I mean, to invoke a little bit of sports car terminology, that's like a prototype blowing the doors off a GT car.
You know, this is a different run than what we've seen in the past. In the past, it was kind of chaotic. They were all trying to race to the end of the stage, and people were all over the place trying to make that work. But now, it's kind of changed a bit. It's not as chaotic as we saw before. The top three are starting to close in on each other. And you see Coffee having a look now just under a half a tenth. And Daniel Wiles has really done a great job of saving his stuff. Got to give that 88 some credit. He's all over the back bumper for second, and now he's going to be making a move to the inside for second place. The 88, and Daniel Wiles made a nose look, but not quite enough. 91 drives it in deep, and they will still stay single file for a short period of time as the 88 still looks to the inside.
Clear high, clear high.
Every single time I see these drivers go side by side heading out of the turns, I always get this slight looming sense of anxiety. It's the 88 of Wiles and the 91 of
Still outside.
Stuff in this battle for the final two spots on the podium. One thing I gotta say, Kirk, looking at the racers that are running up towards the front of the field right now, it's the until we don't usually cover running up towards the top. It's Coffee, Will, and Wiles making up your top three.
That was weird. Like the air sucked me into you. My bad.
Well, yeah, now he's side by side with him. Real nice and good. The 88 there. We've talked about the 88 a few times in the last couple of weeks. It's been a real surprise to the series. One of the best running rookies, definitely in contention for Rookie of the Year. But Delaney has copped him. He's on the outside, makes that pass look easy. Delaney has
it's just
faster than these guys, and he's now going to try and chase down Coffee. I think he's going to pass that 91 into turn number 1 here, and the 6th car will try and chase down that 54th car.
25,
Not quite yet. Wow, putting up a good fight for 91. Oh, he got up into the outside wall after some contact.
Yeah, got a little bit sideways for the 6 and just bled off into the side of the 91. Eye on those two. They clear each other, heading out of 4 across the stripe right now. But Daniel Wiles going to sense an opportunity.
Outside.
These racers checking themselves up a bit. We've got some live traffic to contend with here as well, Kirk. Now, we've seen so far here in this race.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird spot to do it, but I understand it.
Gotta imagine that's probably exemplified now.
I tapped the wall and it sent me down. I was trying to hold it up.
No, I'm talking to Daniel, but I mean, yeah.
pass you on the front stretch. Okay.
No, the slide job. I about got pushed up into the guy.
Get it on. Meters are running 25.7.
Yeah, it wasn't unintentional. Lap car scared me.
Any second now. Same thing with Nolan and Hicksonball. I think they're going to move forward as well, but the 6th car has turned on the jets compared to those other two.
Yeah, whoever was in second got a huge run and that tapped the wall and got sent down in front of him.
Of Jacob Will and lap car 08. 08 got up in the outside.
I mean, I've already done pulled half a second on him. And he wants to complain about a damn slide job.
Any moment now. Right on the top. Flies on by. New leader Jonathan Delaney in the 6 cars. Got it. Low contact. It ain't over yet for this lead. The 54 trying to get into him. Not enough to get him loose. 6 car drives away.
Alex is going to be another
one that's going to give me a hard time.
Now he's going to have to try and keep the 6 honest. If he starts to lose out on more time, we're just going to see things snowball in the wrong direction for that.
Number 92, staying to the left on pit lane, actually.
25.4.
Jacob will start to smell blood in the water here too. But one driver that I'm keeping my eyes on for
Hey, I'm going to be pitting this lap.
of Bryce Hicksonball. A campaign that has been quick, but hasn't been nearly as dominant as we saw from him at this point last season. Already had a handful of points in his back.
Those were the ones that were super saving.
Here in 2026, FLCC, the wins have a little bit more to come by. But Hicksonball's still been quick. He just got moved on over Nolan Hodgson to jump his way up into the final spot inside the top 10.
Jacob just pitted.
He just got by Nolan Hodgson. You saw it on your screen. Hicksonball got by. Now he's up to fourth. He's trying to catch up to Daniel Wiles, who's now trying to catch up to Coffee. I gotta get that. Again, 88 has got a car that is fast, and he's been saving some stuff. But Jacob Quill on pit road, Brandon Hunsinger on pit road.
I'm pitting this lap.
That's the first time we've seen cars go down pit road, and it does matter because you don't want to be the first one down, I don't think. But Jacob Quill's going to make a lot of ground up on these guys during the time they're waiting on them to come down pit road. Look at this, Wiles down the inside.
Dude, these guys, man. It's so frustrating.
Down 71 coming down this time.
You can see as they head their way through heading through there, Kirk. That's gonna make things
You got it, Bryson.
both down pit lane and going side by side out there on the racetrack. These drivers gonna have it on their hands as we get towards the end of this. 53 laps left to go, and those visibility problems probably going to get even worse to the end.
25.963.
All right. See right here, Bryson is able to make that pass from the 88. Bryson's just got himself a fast car right now. Looking at the way that this is going to go is all dependent on when drivers come down pit road. I'm looking at the corner right now to see who's going to come down and win. I'll let you know when we see it.
25.664.
But I think that 6-car Delaney is going to hold on to the lead until the end of the cycle. Things might switch up at that point. Delaney and Hicksonball really have put on their gas here.
Fitting.
The caution, since they had all decided hitting the gas, getting back up to the front, passing up for second.
Outside.
He's been kicking off.
Still out there.
It's been fantastic, and a nice charge through.
Pitting.
Clear.
Now we get into an odd situation. Do we root for the man who's, technically a series admin here in the series, usually in race control for full-length Cup Challenge, or do we root for the bushwhacker here?
12 Nolan Hodgson's coming down pit road, but you got fans rooting for everybody. You got family members watching. People who really want to see their family member win.
Thank you. This is genuine. Bill, thank you for pulling out and declaring where you wanted to go there.
Probably a good time. I'm seeing folks hit pit road. Leader just passed. He did not go in. Now the 54 Coffee is coming down. Coffee's coming down.
Now we're up in this hold period.
27 to 31 in front is pitting.
They're now seeing the pit stop starts. They're all coming down pit lane in many cases, and the drivers who are out there on the track.
29.6 or 25.628.
22 pitting. 22 pitting.
We're in a little hold period at the moment out there on the racetrack. The gap continues to grow between
I'm hitting it.
Hicksonball, if anything, is probably
14.
25.622. Fast guys are running 25.423.
That was the 92.
Hitting this time.
Right on the bottom of him.
Oops, little Eric.
It seemed like he's standing still at 42, getting bullied by the 91 up.
Yeah, that was a little interesting.
More cars choosing to come down pit road, though. You're going to constantly see it. Gradzicki's coming down. The 22 of Jacob Simpson just hit pit road. 14 of Kluwat's coming down. You got more and more cars choosing to head on down into the pit road as we speak. The longer we go, the more we should see. But the 6-car had a 3-second lead right now over second place Bryson Hicksonball. And Hicksonball's just not running the same speed he needs to be doing. Here comes Daniel Wiles from third place in the 88. He's on pit road in the 88 car. I don't see anyone else in the top group coming down quite yet.
Oh, 51.41.
We're starting to see those cars who did come down. Just now, oh my gosh, Alex Coffey just threaded the needle off of turn 4, trying to gain all he can.
Come on, you go hard.
Jacob Quill's right now leading the folks that came down pit road, so that Quill is going to be the one to try and beat. But you can see that 54, he had a moment off turn 4.
Out of fucking
Take
tires.
a look at this.
Fucking bullshit with the tire limit.
You
gotta get through the traffic,
Check him out here, and
Yep. 42 Mason Lowry on pit road. Casey Graves in the 01 decides to come down, locking up the rears on entry. And we're just going to continue to have this green flag pit cycle here at Rockingham. I love seeing the green flag pit cycles. They are fun to watch. And it looks like anybody else wanting to come on down? Not that I can see quite yet. Everybody else?
Yeah, I'm gonna save some tire here.
Still out there. Clear.
Yeah, and we're in the danger zone right now, Kirk. I'll be completely honest with you. With
Kind of
cars
on the
out there
island
that
by
are
myself,
running
so.
at totally different pace to one another. Lots of
Outside.
drivers on new tires that are feeling
24,
lots of
25,
other drivers on old tires that are just
Still
Oh,
outside.
Troll.
Clear, clear, clear.
7100 Troll and the 91. They are battling for position
Yeah,
eventually.
and he only pitted, but he only pitted 2 laps
I didn't like the way that looked going off
for
turn
me,
4.
so.
They must not be very happy with the way
As long
that
as
went.
as long as he can burn up his shit.
Got through, but he was leaning on the door.
Oh god, there's a guy in the infield.
24.309.
Gosh, right up on him. Oh, here comes McWhorter now. The 73 McWhorter
All right, we're
comes
good.
down pit road. So does Noah
Meters
Woods in
are
the
running
56. More cars coming down.
25.371.
That leaves maybe 6 more cars that need to come down on pit road.
Ah,
And then
6 car
we should
pick,
have a
6
full
car
cycle
pick.
going through. Will
Come on, Earl.
probably
Stand right next to
take
him,
over
bud.
the lead.
I told him twice.
We'll have to see how it looks.
Outside, clear high.
Delaney, Hicksonball,
Cars
Mullins, and
just
Fowdy
behind you.
are all running along.
24.083. Leaders on pit road.
6 cars coming down this time. I just got on the radio call out. 6-car Delaney. He's going to come down pit road this time. Let's watch his pit entry right here. That 6-car Jonathan Delaney.
They're
He's
pitting
on
front
the apron
end.
now. He's going down.
Pitting.
Okay, we can look back here at the 54
Big
cars.
lap.
Alex Coffey passing over lap car. Matthew Boston.
Big picture here today, bud. Big picture. Good job. Leaders on pit road.
Gotta say right now. I gotta say. What I can't say is that he's going to be on pit road, and now he's going to come out. This is going to be the important thing. We got to make sure we see where Jacob Quill's going to come out in relation to the 6. Once he's back out,
Oh, thank you, Tanner, for pulling down.
6 is going to have to make up on Quill to be able to actually take the lead back. But where's Quill at? Let's take a look. Let's get on the on Quill real quick. He's going to be the one who's going to inherit the lead when this stuff is all set. Oh no, it looks like Coffey's actually got it now.
24.01.
Coffey just moved up to it.
Outside.
Will, he's been able to clearly get out in front. He's heading his way off to turn number 3 and 4 right now as Tim Phillips now filing into the pit lane along with the likes of Tanner Marty and more. So it looks like it's going the way of the number 91 of Jacob Quill, still waiting for Cliff Mullins to come down pit lane, but with a second gap. That will very quickly be away once that pit stop comes
get that
around.
rhythm.
Now we gotta wonder who's gonna have the stuff to get to towards the end. 16 laps already for Jacob Quill's stint. Now that doesn't seem like a lot now, but
Clear
at the
outside.
end of this race here, Kirk, that is gonna really feel like a huge disadvantage for Quill.
24.098.
A look here, Cliff Mullins, the 44 car's got the lead on 70-lap old stint tires. He's got that lead spot right now. But he's going to have to, he's the last car who needs to come down. But then you can see Quill, Coffey, and Hodgson. Look at the gaps they have.
44 pitting.
Delaney. That's 6+ seconds in 37 laps. It's going to be a tall ask to make that happen, guys.
24.098.
I don't think there's going to be anybody out there on the racetrack that's going to be feeling super confident about their chances. There's no good feeling to have here at the Rock today, Kirk. It is only the least terrible. You got drivers not really feeling good about their chances. The tires have been
24.478.
downright
23.974.
despair has been
The
felt by
91
the
is the leader.
on the racetrack. That's one thing that has remained a constant throughout Rockingham's history. It has always been
He is a lap down, right?
on tires. Even on this new racing surface, you gotta manhandle this thing. There's no good line heading through here. You just need to hold on. You need to get the good lap time. It's kind of like Darlington in the nonsense. Old school track in the middle of comparatively nowhere compared to a lot of the racing tracks that we have now in the world.
Working the bottom.
You gotta manhandle it, and the tires are always a must-have. Nice little comparison between the two that really aren't that far apart from one another.
Where's Jacob at?
Go around the outside of me, don't wreck me.
What I can see, man, this is going to be kind of wild to find out how this is going to line up because now the 6 car
Okay, I see him.
way fresher tires. You got Jacob Quill, 21 lap stint. He is the oldest tires out of anybody in this group. If he's able to hang on to this lead, that would be surprising. You got Coffee right behind him with 6 lap fresher tires. Ogden with 5 lap fresher tires. And you can see that's the battle we're looking at on the screen right now between Coffee and Ogden. This will be probably the battle for the eventual win if they're able to hold off Delaney and Wiles, who are just behind them on the fresher tires.
Defensive masterclass is going to be what decides
Telling you.
drivers' fate. If they can hold on to the spot for dear life, they may be golden. Now, I'm split as to how the defensive games are going to get played here. We saw the moves be a little bit come by earlier on, but now that these racers have found the groove, I think it's been a lot easier for drivers to get moves one on one under. Do you
rolling
think
over
the
here.
defensive game
But
would be easier to play
good.
for these drivers, or do you think you would rather be on offense come time for the
24.189.
I'm going to say right here, I'd say you probably want to be on offense if you are Delaney. If you're Will, you kind of want to save your stuff. You kind of don't want to, use it up early. You want to save a little bit, be willing to lose a little bit of time, but the moment they get to you, that's when you hit the gas. Because then you actually have a shot there, but it just
24.202.
It's all a
Fast
matter
guys
of
are running 24.707.
Kyle, gonna pass me, please.
Being on offense come time for the end, they can attack and attack.
Yeah.
Attack.
What are you talking about, him or me?
They want to be a bit more calm about the end of this race.
Yeah, there's no grip up there.
Spot that they can. I know me personally, I was always a
Enjoy
fan
me,
of
let you go.
being on offense.
24.326.
Right outside the sitting back when I was a kid, and my dad would tell
Working
me,
the outside.
remember, it's all
Forward,
about
clear.
the best lap time that you get. It's not about how many cars you overtake or where you finish compared to everybody else. And I'll tell you, I don't really care about the lap time. I just want to pass people.
Still out there.
I lose track of the white line in 3 and 4. There's a glare.
24.758.
this battle for second is heating up pretty dang good. There's still nose to tail. I like the way this looks. I think this is going to be something that's going to be the biggest talking point until they catch Quill. Once they catch Quill, that's going to change the way this looks. Maybe Wiles can catch up to the back bumper of these guys. He's got ways to do it. 27 laps to go. And, he's on the inside now. Here we go. This is a battle for second. No one's going for it.
24.5.
To the inside Coffee. Is he going to be able to make that pass work? Not this time. He's going to have to fall back in.
Oh yeah, he's got
And now you can see that they're gonna even
6
have to
lap
handle
fresher
some of
tires than I do. So he's probably just saving.
that are around them, causing the cars not to handle as good as they wish they would.
Jacob is going to be. We should be able to fly by him.
Wiles is catching this battle here, and these two are catching the leader, Jacob Quill. They're right in front of the 56 car. You're going to see them in that yellow car right in front of them. So it's going to start closing in even more lap after lap.
Yeah, it's him.
Now 25 laps left to go. These racers, I am sure, are feeling nervous. Your top 3 are all converging on one another. Jacob Quill is slowly falling into the crutches of Alex Coffey, who's actively getting tailed by the number 12 of Nolan Hodgson. This is just 3 drivers converging on the same piece of real estate out there on the track. I said this earlier on when it was Daniel Wiles running in the top 3, and I'll say it
Take it, can't hear in 3.
now in that P3
Hey,
spot.
Earl, get these
These
bitches
are
out of the way,
drivers that we
man.
don't usually get the opportunity to talk about.
24.454.
So
Leaders
they're
are
going to
running
try and seize the opportunity. Will wants to
24.697.
try and get a W for Coffee, wants to try and get a W for Hodgson, wants to get the W. All of these racers in the top 3, I think, have a very good shot to get the win, and they're going to look to try and grab onto it with as much vigor and anger as you can imagine.
24.589.
I'm starting to get a little, I'm getting a feeling. And this feeling is if we stay green, we're going to start seeing Delaney catch, the 77, the 12, the 54. All of these guys are going to converge together, and they're going to be on top of each other in that group pack.
No situational awareness.
Back in that pack, and
That
the
lap
cars
car up
that
there.
have older tires will be at the front of that pack. And it's going to be hard to pass. And I think that that's going to bring a big problem. So
If you're gonna pass me, please go,
Wiles
please.
and Delaney, I think is going to be the battle you're going to keep an eye on.
He's been trying for 20 damn laps.
So
Like,
we've
go
heard a
away!
lot of battles sprinkled through
Save it.
this field. I mentioned this earlier on. I'll bring it up now.
24.71.
These drivers have rather surprised me in terms of the competitiveness of the racing out there. You know, I think I speak for the both of us. Kirk, we weren't really sure what we were going to expect here in this newly repaved version of the walk, but it has treated us very, very well here at the broadcasters, and I'm sure the other people who use the broadcast have been able to enjoy it
Working
as
the
well.
top. 24.798. Clear high. Outside.
20 to go. I'm going to ask you. Okay? You're looking at your screen right now. This is going to be the battle for the eventual winner of the race. These guys on your screen. Which one do you think is going to be able to pull over the head and pass all these guys? Or who's going to come out on top based on what we've seen
None.
so far? And knowing who has the freshest tires.
25.091.
See, I'll be honest. I have my money on Hodgson. There's just been something coming through in this race. He says right as he's starting to feel a bit more pressure from Daniel Wiles, but stick with me, folks. I think he has a very good shot to get the W. He was leading earlier on. He has that taste of what the air looks like. He knows what he needs to do to try
Outside.
and get the max out of his car. And I think he was able
Still
to
out
handle
there.
the traffic very, very well earlier on as well.
24.883.
The lap
Leaders are
traffic
running
will decide the fight as far as I say that to
25.
Laney.
Still out there.
There in the back.
Oh,
I
here.
believe that was the lap car that did it too.
Got a little loose. He saves the race car and is still going straight. Grodzicki got into him a little bit, I think. But the battle for the leads here. That 54 car is caught to the back bumper.
I
The
told
91,
you
he's
coming,
going to be
bud.
there. He's got a couple lap cars in the way. 77 Seth Fowler's going to be there.
Keeping
He's
up
going to be a
against the
lap
fun,
car
everybody.
out of the
Good
way.
work.
But again, you're going to see him catch up, and it's going to be a battle between those two. Seth Fowler battles the leader harder than I think I've seen any lap car do so far today. Still on the bottom of the racetrack.
Pass
side
low,
by side for
44.
that spot. And the 54 just got by the other lap car.
Take it.
Moving up to second still. And it's just going to start coming in together. I'm starting to get a little concerned.
Outside. Still out there.
Thank you,
It's
Casey.
sketchy times for these drivers. The lap
No
traffic
problem.
Still there.
always been a little bit nerve-wracking for these racers, and certainly as we get
They're
to
by half.
15 laps, you can crank up that level of unease just about 10 or 15 notches from where we were earlier on. So for Quill, he's just terrified running beyond the 77. Still has not been able to get the move done as that 54 of Coffee is reeling him in. Tenths of a second being shaved lap after lap. Coffee pretty much right there now. A quarter of a second the margin between those racers. Have to go further half to find Daniel Wiles, who has been able to get that move done on Nolan Hodgson. So you can take what I said about Hodgson being a driver to keep your eyes on, put that through a shredder, and then throw that shredder into a wood chip and play me like a fiddle. Maybe Wiles could pounce here. We'll have to find out. What's going to decide this race, though, Kirby, is going to be patience. If you can have the patience of a saint and get past this lap traffic without harming yourself or harming your lap cars and your competitors too much, you can very easily walk out of this race with a W.
25.104.
There we go. At 54, it's going. He's going to get there, but Wiles, I don't know if he's got the speed to do it. Delaney's trying to recover from when he got a little loose. He's going to keep moving forward.
Hey, my man,
Nolan's
stay
right
on
on
it.
6. He's now under a second. These guys are coming together, just like I said, all the
We'll
top
have a
four
caution,
under a blanket, just about to be
Get the
1 second
brag
separated from each other. And
coming
we're
into
going to
the
see
box
this
is
battle
the
to
part
the
that
end.
I'm really concerned about.
Bill's got it right now. Let's see if we
Pit
can get
road
a camera on the
is
lead. Oh, he got
closed.
turned by a lap car. Bill Holt
We're gonna
spins the
restart
54.
the
I
Let's go
can't
around.
believe that threw the caution.
Caution is gonna come out, and we're gonna get a restart.
Man, I was really looking forward to seeing how I got
Knew
through
the
all this.
lap traffic was going to affect it. I didn't expect it to affect
Yeah,
it
me
that
too.
way. Let's take a
I
look
managed
at
to
the
stay on the
replay
lead
here.
lap
You can see
somehow.
that 76 right up in front of your leader
Pit
of
road
the
is
91.
open.
91 goes for the dive,
I'm
heading
thinking
off
we're
into the
gonna
turn.
wanna
The
stay out
54
here.
goes
Anyone know
for
what
the
happened?
follow. You play a game of lap traffic chicken as you get towards the end. Drivers follow
There was
each
a
other.
wreck on the
And I
backstretch.
think that was just a matter of two cars finding the exact same piece of real estate.
And
And the
they're on
caution
the road,
threw
nothing
when he
intentional
was
either
all the
way.
way down to the
Yeah,
inside
that's just a
wall
racing deal.
of turn
Okay,
3.
big time.
Yeah, I
It's
think
so
there was a
unfortunate
car
for the 54.
backwards
He had
on
I think
great
Johnson
speed today,
and
had a good
Bryson
shot
are
to
going
go
to
out
be
there and try
way
to win the race,
faster.
but
So
unfortunately, just
Oh, thank you.
bad
looking for
timing.
I'm looking
It's
for a
so
third place
unfortunate. I
here.
hate to see it. I
Looking
really
for a
do.
third place.
But now we're going to get a restart here. Oh, now here's a question. Does anyone want to come down? Do we have any sets of tires left? I don't think anyone wants to do that.
Shoulders are so tense.
I
Fuck.
don't think that's the case. Couple cars coming down, Hull and Brown, but I'm not seeing any lead lap guys. We're going to get this restart on very old
demand
tires.
a spot switch.
And the car to watch, Jonathan,
Oh man, tires are gonna be hot.
the freshest tires out of anybody in the top 5, and that's
No, we're out. Everybody's out.
Hinder the other cars.
Everybody's out, bro. We're fucking.
No matter what.
Yep. We're fucking.
So again, it's gonna
This
be
is going to be wild.
right now. Jacob Quill came down pit road before anyone else around him, so he has the oldest
Was it the
tires.
leader that's done?
Daniel Wiles sitting P2 right now, has a shot.
P2.
He's just got to be able to hold off the car that has the freshest tires in this
Okay.
group, and that is Jonathan Delaney. Then again, restarts like this, Delaney's going to be on the inside, which is going to severely help him. But anyone on the top lane, it's going to be a big problem. It's going to be hard to get through because that top lane has just done nothing all day. There's been no restart speed on the top, and that's going to be something to keep in mind, Ron.
My fucking heart is pumping.
See, now there's a 3-word phrase that's popping into my head. CBC.
Yeah.
About the Canadian
My big ass would be like.
Cautions breed cautions. What do you think the chances are that this restart goes off without a hitch? Not very high. I'll be completely honest. There's too much tension in this field. I feel like if these drivers can negotiate this restart cleanly, that'll be the day that I walk out to the streets of Philadelphia and I see Bigfoot riding a unicorn.
Well, what I can say is that you got 2 rookies on the front row, okay, man? You got 2 guys on the front row, Quill and Wiles. These 2 guys, with them having those golden bumpers on the back end, that's going to tell me that even though that they're, these guys have raced before and they're really, really dang quick, they really want to get a win. Doesn't matter if you join a new series like this, you're going to get a win. You got to try everything you can to try and make that happen. And we're coming through through turns 3 and 4 right now, 1 live. The leader is coming off the corner and heading. I think you're a little bit behind. Our broadcast is behind. No, we're not. We're good. Here we go. Through the restart zone, we're back underway. Here we go. We're good. Holy cow, 42 did not get a good jump. And here comes the 6 of Delaney, just like that.
They're running farther in the back. I believe that's the Wallen that just got spun there in a big stack up on the restart. Green and green. Will holding on to the top spot. Delaney right behind. Hixenball gonna look to rattle them both their cages though with now 7 laps left to go.
Yep, here we go. Top 3, all under a blanket. Here comes Delaney to the inside, trying to make the pass, but Hixenball gets to the outside line. Not going to make the pass on the top. The 91's trying to hang on. 6 is on the inside.
Don't do that.
Near contact. It's going to hang on to it. Hixenball wants it. Delaney wants it. Both of them are going to try everything they can, but Quill's got it right now, and he's just got to hang on to the position with 6 laps to go when they cross the stripe.
Now look at Hixenball. He's going to look to try and stick his nose into this fight as well. Delaney may be a regular runner in the Cup Series, but Hixenball, this is his bread and butter car, and he's going to prove it. Move down the inside in through 1 and 2. A thunderous spot there to try and get the spot done at Hixenball. Going to look to claim it, but Delaney fighting back on the outside. There's just biding more time for Quill and giving him more of a buffer as well. Look at that margin grow. Only a 10th and a half though. These racers still side by side to 1 and 2. It's just helping the case of Quill even more.
Yeah, this is going to be the battle for the eventual lead. Here we go. 6 car gets into the outside wall, still side by side for second. The 91's hanging on. Got to give this 91 some props. Oldest tires in the field.
Oh shit, that's Seth Foudy has like, oh my god.
Nobody's giving an inch. 91 goes up the block. The 6 contact. They're going to be 3 wide. Look out. Hang on to it. 91 safe.
This is about to get fucking good.
1 and 2 for the lead in the race with 4 laps to go. Side by side for the lead now between Hixenball and Delaney. Side by side, both cars have been racing each other for a long time. It could be either or. Here we go, coming to get 3 laps to go when they cross the stripe.
As the 91 sent it so far up into turn number 1 and 2, he nearly ended up in Timbuktu. These 2 at the front of the field now, giving us a brilliant scrap. Hixenball on that inside line.
Damn.
A little bit physical with Delaney, who's still keeping him honest there on the high side. Hixenball yet to clear him. Contact made. That was huge into 3.
Coming to get 2 laps laps to go. You saw it. Hicksonball got the pass clear. Now
Sorry.
it looks like that he's trying to go for 2 race wins in a row. He won last week in Martinsville. Was able to hang on to make it happen. Coming to get a lap and a half to go. No one is in his zip code. And Seth Foudy, though, has driven through the top 10 all the way to 3rd. Now trying to catch Delaney for 2nd. No caution yet. We're still green. And coming to out of turn number 4 to get the white flag. 1 lap to go. Bryson Hicksonball leading this thing by a large margin over Delaney. He's just
No, what a shame. No.
Down the back straightaway for the final time. It looks like that 63 is going to be trying to go for 2 as there's
Damn, almost had a P4.
Look out, contact Seth Foudy spins the 6 car Delaney.
Damn it.
All right, good race. Congratulations, Bryson, on the victory. Bryson, Seth, and Jacob, please make your way to the Infield Care Center for interviews for this race. And we'll see everybody else in the motor coach.
Luan picked up a DQ, disqualified as a result of an incident point violation. Huge moment through turn number 3 and 4. Delaney
That should put me in for the
Can I at least get a push even though I know
Dash
I'm
and
not
cash.
finished a lap?
Had their way off the 1 and 2. At this point, all hope of
Nope,
victory
don't do
was
that.
lost,
Don't
and it
do
was
that.
just pretty much
Don't
a
do
kinda
that.
go all's mine moment here. Heading off into turn number 3. Goes for the
I just wanted to make sure I got all 250 laps.
How do you see that, Kirk? I think that was just kind of touch and go. Probably both drivers kind of adding into that incident taking place, as you can see the rest of the field stacking in.
Yeah, a lot of cars wrecking at the end. It's just how you expect to see it. But unfortunately, that contact, I need to see it again. We already saw right there some cars getting doored.
Yeah, I got back on track and I was like, fuck. It just drifted up. I was like, fuck.
Straightaway right now, being victorious. Contacts in Wineland. Gradzicki in the 31 gets some contact. He spins. You see Truel there as well. These guys are all trying to get every spot they can get. But let me look at this one more time. You see the 77. He's going to go up a little higher. He's going to arc it down, and he's going to get a run on the 6-car Delaney. Heading down the back straightaway, the 77. He's going to make his move to the bottom. He is there. 6-car comes down.
I gotta be more
makes
aggressive in
contact
those
with the
situations.
77. I'm going to say that
Hey,
that was a racing incident.
Eric,
Not
on the
something
restart,
77 wanted to do. 6-car came
if you
down, made
look at it,
contact,
I think
and that
on my
was
screen and my
the
spotter
end of
screen,
that.
you
Let's
slow
take
it
a
down
look at our
frame by
finishing
frame.
results here.
Yeah.
We got about
gets the job done
6
on
inches, and then
this
your car net
lovely day
goes.
here in the Thunder Alley 250.
So we never
Bryson
actually
Hicksonball
touched.
wins over Seth Foudy. Great run for him to get 2nd. A little chaotic there at the end with the contact. Sends the 6-car out into 10th place, it looks like. Then you got Jacob Quill,
Yeah, Ken.
Joseph McHorter, Daniel Wiles, Jacob Simpson gets a top 6. That's awesome. Good for him. Nolan Hodgson in the 7th place. Noah Woods getting 8th. Hunter Truel getting 9th. And also Jonathan Delaney will round out your top 10 finishers.
And then looking from there,
I know. I was like, oh shit.
Not sure how that will stand though with the disqualification. We'll wait for further word there. I believe because he was the last car on the lead lap at the time, he gets sent down to be the last car on the lead lap at the time. Anyways, Mason Lowry is in P13, Cliff Mullins in 14th, Tanner Marty in P15, Tim Phillips is in 16th, Casey Graves in 17th, Aiden Amaro in P18 with Jared Grodziski in P19, and Daniel Wallen completing your top 20.
21st, Brian Wertman, followed by Drew Prohl, Matthew Boston Wheeler, Bill Hull, Alex.
Yeah, but I mean, I finished 5th, so if
Michael Mesnar,
Quill's didn't pay, I'm in.
Zodiac, Brandon Hunsinger, and Jesse Winslow round out your top 30. 31st will be Lucas Hoisma, Ryan Von Hinchel, 32nd, Bryce Reiner, William Owens, Andrew Dyson, Kyle Ammon, Wesley Napier, Tyler Hunter, and Charles Eaton. All are your finishers after 250 laps here at the Rockingham racetrack. Gotta say, man, it was fun to watch. Let's go ahead and bring in our winner, shall we? Bryson Hicksonball comes on in and